wants to do the intro? Do you want to do it again, Schroeder, or you want me to do it?
I can do the intro.
Or do you want to do it, James?
I want to do the intro.
I'll do it, James. So, all you, man.
Let me know when.
All right, hold on. I'm tweeting.
So Walker, I know that one arm is gaming. What is your other arm? Your other like half sleeve thing you got going on over there, the tribal ship? Ooh, a lion.
A lion. And then just tribal.
You lion.
Oh, why the fuck you lying?
All it is. This started off with just this line going up to here, that. So it was literally just basically that the thickest pieces you can see is what my tattoo was.
Wow.
Okay.
And then over the year, like the course of like 3 years, they added more. And then my tattoo got infected. And then it was gussing green pus.
Ew.
Ew.
Hence the reason why that's super faded right there. And I
Oh,
can't
gosh.
grow hair. And if you look, like, I have hair here and hair here, but no hair there because I can't grow hair there anymore. But then I got this whole sleeve and never had any problems, so. Everyone ready?
James, is live playing Fire Emblem.
Yeah, no, I don't care.
Okay, I was just letting you know.
I don't care. Mediocre content.
That's what they signed up for, and damn it, that's what they're gonna
Yep.
get.
God damn it, that's what they signed up for. They know what they signed up for when they hop on my stream.
Just go to the creator dashboard and change it.
No, I did. I'm not going to. Fuck it. They know what they're getting themselves into when they watch my stream.
Okay, hurry up.
Well,
Ready?
yeah, I'm ready. Whenever you guys are ready.
I'm ready. You ready, Schroeder? Hey, whenever you're
I
ready.
just tried to fix my glasses. Fuck. Do y'all ever do that? Like when you're wearing your contacts, like you'll feel your glasses ghostly being there, and you'll try to fucking fix them.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Not in a very long time, no, because I haven't worn glasses in years.
Fair enough.
All right, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Hey!
Hey, Nate,
Yo,
you go into SOCON?
what the? Nope. Almost fucking got me.
You guys go into SOCON at all?
Sure.
We're not. Yeah, I'll meet you there, Walker.
Let's go.
All right,
The hell's SOCON?
sock on these nuts. Fucking got him.
Oh,
Fucking
man.
got him. So
I dread my life.
my one
I've been
buddy
gotten.
my one buddy messaged me on Discord one day, and he goes, "Dude, you want to go to SOCON?" And I'm like, "What's?" Or I put SOCON question mark. Immediately, I set my phone down, and I'm like, immediately after I set my phone down, I'm like, "Fuck!" So I go and frantically start typing, "Fucking asshole," and then he goes, "Suck on these nuts." I'm like, son of a
Using the
bitch.
stroke app.
Yeah. Fuck, I hate it.
Meow.
I hate him. I was hoping I would
Fucking
get one
hilarious.
of you. I was really hoping I would get one of you guys. So that
No, when you said that, I
You did,
figured.
kinda-
Nate almost got it. Nate almost fell for it.
Yeah, you almost fucking got me.
If you didn't get him first, like if you wouldn't have said no and gave us time to think about it, I'm like, oh, okay. That was your downfall right there. You gave us
That
time to
was-
actually thought of it. When you said sock on, I'm like, oh, okay, it's suck on something.
Suck on something. Fuck.
That's why I was so
So-
frantic when you asked who wanted
Yeah.
to start the podcast. It was like, me. I got it. All right,
Yeah, when
Walker,
you let us
can-
sit and thought about it.
you
I
can
was like, oh,
officially
okay.
start the podcast now. That's all I wanted to
Well,
do. That was
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Level Unlocked
These
podcast
Nuts
episode.
podcast.
Fuck you. I'm all tongue twisted.
Fucking stroke app.
I know, right? Level Unlocked podcast episode 38. And before we go, I don't know if you have your nut button, James, but we have a huge hurrah. Over the weekend, we
I have
hit.
lost the nut.
Yes, we did.
We have hit our 500th download.
Thanks,
We are
Joker movie.
currently at
Whoop, whoop.
500. Yeah, that's pretty much what it was.
Thanks,
It was like Joker movie.
Thanks, Joker
That's
movie,
what it-
and everyone in Ohio.
Yeah, it was the Joker movie controversy in the mental health episode.
Hell yeah.
It was us talking about that. The one where the mental health was actually in the title. That's 30 downloads or something like that. Something crazy
stupid.
amount.
Some like crazy shit.
But 500 downloads is what we hit. 500 downloads, 38 episodes, 40 episodes if you include the 2 specials. So thank you guys for that. Thank you 3-4 for that. And anyone who's ever come on, Mark, if you're listening, that's huge. That's huge.
Yeah, that
It's
is.
huge.
That's huge, bro.
So congratulations
Huge.
to all you guys on that accomplishment as well. Not so much Nate James, but because he's a little bitch. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, thank you, Nate James. You've had a lot of input over the last probably been on like 6-7 episodes already. So it's a quarter of what we had.
Has
A quarter of the
really?
episodes. It's been on
Wow.
quite a bit. Yeah,
Fuck, yes.
been consistently the last month. I'm pretty sure. That's
Yeah,
4
pretty
right
much.
there.
Pretty much. We
And then
kind of
he's
just
been on.
we kind of just had to include him as the regular.
Yeah, at
We're
this
kind of
point,
like
we're like,
obligated now. It's like we're in too deep now. We couldn't get rid of this fucker after the first episode, so.
yeah, we're like,
Yeah,
son of a
Jeff
bitch.
doesn't talk very much.
That's the balance, though, so it works out. We got me and James who talk intermediately. You got Schroeder doesn't talk much, and then Nate James, who has a lot of input. So it kind of like all evens itself out.
I'm just
Like-
a chatty little bitch, I'm to be
Yeah.
honest.
Nate
Most
James
of the
is
time,
the
I don't know
yin
what's
to
going on.
Schroeder's yang, so it works out. So it
Yeah, I'll
has
ask
that.
questions.
No, we have a really good balance here, and that's huge. No, Nate,
Fucking
Nate
need to do it
James,
then.
you've been a big part of the last quarter of these episodes, the last 10+ episodes, whatever it is. So thank you for that. Thanks for being
for
on
having me.
officially.
Let's stop
so
stroking Nate
nice.
James's ego and let's just continue on with the podcast.
Oh, whatever. And thank you, obviously, James, official James, and Jeff for being a part of this from the get-go. Mr. James with the perfect attendance, over 500 downloads.
One of these
38
days,
episodes.
I'm gonna be in like the hospital, and I'm still gonna be podcasting from like the
Fucking
fucking
phone.
emergency room, or something.
They could be
One
doing
of the-
surgery on him.
Yeah.
Like, what's up, guys?
One of
Ah,
the boys in
fuck!
chat was like, yeah, fuck Nate.
Yeah, pretty much. Fucking earlier, we were like, "Hey, everyone's ready." Nate, oh no, I'm not. What the fuck?
Yo, okay,
Like,
so
we
to
added you
my
to the group
knowledge,
4
we
days
start at
ago.
10.
we had this motherfucker to the group 4 days ago, and already he's like, "Pfft, "Fuck it, I run this shit, man. You added
Yeah.
me to the group.
Walk in
It's
with
over
the
now."
star.
He thinks he has tenure here,
Yeah, he's
so
like,
he can just
"Sh-
do whatever
okay,
he
cool.
wants.
Fucking, I'm officially in. Cool. It's like first day of work. I got this, guys. I'm gonna be an hour and a half late. No worries. I can't get fired.
My first day. It was an accident.
Yeah. Like, who are you? Well, I'm kind of a big deal, so
Kind of a big fucking deal.
and everyone just kind of stares at you like, what the fuck's going on right now?
Oh, James.
Kind of like what happened.
Fucking the boy in chat's one of my homies. He sells you your cigarettes at Gecko. That's
Yeah.
Sagan.
Yeah, Sagan. I know Sagan.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
I told the fucker to follow me on Twitch, and he never has.
Follow the boy on Twitch.
Fucking Sagan.
Speaking of, well, I don't know if you want to wait till your week, or can we give you another congratulations, James?
I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't fucking care.
Okay.
He hit 50 followers yesterday, I believe.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah,
you
he
want to
did.
know how I hit 50 followers?
Tetris
Yeah, I
99
do.
You
on
want to know?
that game.
You want to know?
No, it's one of the people is a fucking dinner. But go ahead, James. You tell it.
All right. So let me
I
me
was
just
there when this happened.
let me just preface this a little bit. Let me just roll back the clock a little bit. All right. So Nate here, he's like, "Oh, I'm streaming now." I'm like, "Oh, cool. Hey Nate, since we're friends and everything, why don't you I'll let you be a mod on my channel." And he goes, "Sweet."
And perfect. This is about a month
roll
ago.
everything. Yeah, this is like a month ago. Roll forward a little bit to yesterday night. I'm streaming Fire Emblem, and I just get a notification that pops up that says YF Kitsune is now following.
Yeah, that's my bad.
This motherfucker's been a mod on my stream for about a month and didn't even have the courtesy to follow me.
I'm sorry. I fucked up. I apologize like 8 times in the stream.
Yeah, he has.
I was watching that last night, and you were like, "Are you fucking serious right now?" James was like, "What the hell is going on?" And all you see is Nate James in the chat. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I wasn't following you.
I still haven't followed Jacko to be fair, and like he raided me the other night.
Yeah. Sagan,
was
thanks
like,
for the
Oh,
follow.
shit.
I am happy now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jacko raids Nate while we're streaming Sea of Thieves. Raids the shit out of him. And he's like, "Oh man, thanks whomever." And then Jacko hops on my stream and he goes, "Well, I was going to tell Nate James to call you a piece of shit, but he doesn't read his chat."
I try.
Do you even follow me and Schroeder? You son of a bitch. Yeah, I don't think you do. I was just going through my list. I've been stuck at 42 for like 2 months. Yeah,
I got you.
it's cool. It's cool. It's just. Well, we do a podcast together. We stream together. It's okay. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
This motherfucker is never going to live this down. Like, at all, he's
No,
never
I'm
going to
not.
live it down.
Yeah, I just went through my friends and I'm like, 'cause I went towards the top. I'm like, no, 2
Oh
months
my
ago was the
God.
last one. That's
Oh
cool.
my God.
First day he streams. I follow him on both of my Twitch accounts.
Right?
Both of his Twitch accounts. I was his very first follower. I followed him like
He
like an
was.
hour before he started streaming. He had no goddamn excuse.
Welcome to streaming, baby.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
You're all
Noises happened on my
fucking-
end.
You're
Yeah.
all followed now.
Mark says,
Everyone's followed.
Mark says, what a fuck.
Think?
I am
you.
a fuck. I'm gonna be honest here. I'm kind of a piece of garbage.
Okay, it's all
It's everything.
Reconciled now.
Everything
We're
has
just
been
followed
righted.
Oh,
We've
there we go.
We've hazed him enough. We bullied him
Yes.
enough.
that makes up for me appreciating him. Just fucking shit
Yeah,
on him. It's
yeah.
like, okay, that kind of evens
There we go,
itself
there
out.
we go.
My ego is balanced, I promise.
Okay.
All is right in the world.
Yep. Everything.
Hey there, Trevor. How are you doing?
Everything's good. But anyways, congrats, James, on your 50 follows, which is huge. I know that's been a long time coming, so that's absolutely huge. So congrats, sir, for that.
Okay, so
Cheers in the chats.
hold up.
Yeah.
I am RIOU. Nate, do you know who that is? You're muted.
You're right. I was drinking my water and didn't want to be a cuck. That's Salad.
Salad unfollowed you, by the way.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Well,
He hops
fuck
in my
me, I
chat
guess.
and goes, "I unfollowed Nate. I hope you read this."
I do read
I
my
do
chat.
read
I'm just not
chat.
trying to like interrupt people here. I promise I'm looking here. I see y'all. I
Oh.
appreciate all of you.
Oh,
And
that's
then
amazing.
Trevor goes, "I just tuned in watching people make fun of Nate and is rather quite funny."
Oh, my. I downloaded Rain Meter, so there's
Yeah,
that.
Rain Meter's cool. I use Rain Meter.
Do it.
What's rain meter?
Yeah, what is Rain Meter?
Rain Meter is a thing that will take your audio and create a graphical, like stereo equalizer on
Oh, cool.
type thing.
And also,
So-
it's like a bunch of widgets for Windows and shit. It's really dope.
Yeah. Yeah, it is pretty cool.
Trevor's one of the people of it.
What?
Trevor Hamilton's one of the people of it.
Oh,
Like he helped,
Yeah, he's,
create it
like,
and stuff
6
after,
out of
its
10 right there.
original, what's the word? Like creation. He ended up becoming part of like the team.
Nice.
oh, that's
Nice.
cool.
I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a
That's
super
awesome.
handy
That's
tool. I've been
innovation.
using it for like the longest
It's
time.
awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Well, that makes sense.
Odie, how you doing, brother?
So, anyways, yeah, that's a good way to fucking start the cast.
Yeah.
that was absolutely fucking hilarious.
We got to.
Nate James, you deserved every piece of that.
You
You did.
just so
You
you know.
fucking
You're right,
did
you're
deserve
right.
every bit of that.
So to well, I guess we'll start with James, Mr. 50 followers. How's your week going? I know that. Well, go ahead.
Well, I started playing Fire Emblem, Three Houses.
Yeah.
Claude is the best waifu. Hands down, no cap. I want to suck his dick.
Boom.
Claude is the best. And anyone who
This
thinks...
is why all of our episodes are explicit on Spotify.
Yep.
By the way.
Yep.
Exactly, me. Solely me. So, Golden Deer is the best house. I don't care what anyone else says. Golden Deer is the best. I want to fight some people over that.
So what is Fire Emblem for those that might not know?
So, Fire Emblem is a game about dating,
What?
and then maybe a little bit of action here and there. So
Not what I expected at all.
That's
so
not what I expected.
so basically what it is top down like strategic RPG. For people who don't know that might know what Shining Force is, it's kind of like Shining Force.
Final Fantasy
have
Tactics.
yeah, Disgaea a little bit. So you basically move characters throughout this board to fight enemies, and it's like almost like a big game of rock paper scissors. This one it adds more to it, but yeah, basically you just move characters around, take out all the baddies, bingo, you win or lose. But then there's also a huge like relationship system in it.
Yes.
So if you move characters close to each other, their like relationship increases. You can have them talk on the battlefield. You can outside of the whole battlefield stuff, you can run around like because you're a professor at this
It's like Red versus
academy,
Blue Simulator.
kind of, and yeah, you just run around and you talk to a bunch of people, and I can't wait. I remember when I picked it up, I was like, I want something that's going to be short, something short and sweet, Untitled Goose Game, kind of like that I could do in like 1 or 2 streams, just to kind of hold me over. Then I decided to pick up like a 100-hour RPG.
Sometimes that's all it takes.
Complete
Though, man.
opposite.
I said, "Fuck it, I'm just buying it," so I bought it, and that's the story of how I got Fire Emblem. What else did I do? I really haven't done fucking shit.
Talk about your Sea of Thieves.
Oh well,
Yeah.
no, we'll wait until me and Nate. Do you want to
Sea of
talk about it
Thieves.
now, or do you want to talk about during your week?
We can do it whenever.
We can
Honestly,
do it.
I'm
We
cool
can
with
do
it.
it now because literally that's my week.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah,
All
that's-
Other than
Their
like
stream
2
of
other
Sea of
small
Thieves
things for
was-
me.
yeah, their stream
Well,
of
one
Sea
semi-big
of
thing.
Thieves was fucking epic.
Yeah.
All right, so
Sea of Thieves.
we've been streaming
Sea
some
of
Yar
Thieves.
Simulator.
Sea of Thieves.
Yar Simulator, yeah.
A lot. It's been me, Nate, Mark, and I think Mitchell was on. Yeah, Mitchell was on the last one.
Mhm.
So we're just sailing the high seas, you scurvy dogs, trying to get the booty. And we come across this ship. All right, this is about what, hour and a half, 2 hours in? Would you say into the
Yeah,
stream, right
roughly.
around there? All right, so
Yeah.
we're
Yeah, my stream was about 3 hours, so I'd say like maybe about an hour, 20, 30 minutes in. So yeah, about an hour and a half.
okay. So we get there and we see like this ship in the distance, and we're like, all right, battle stations, boys. We get ready. We're gonna fucking ruin these kids' day.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna end their streaming career forever. And then they pull up, like almost like not far from us. I wouldn't say next to us, but not super far from us.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just ready. We're ready to just start unloading. And then we're all just like on edge. Walker is in the Discord, and he's watching my stream. He goes, "Yo, watch out! Someone just went into the water." And we're like, "What? Where is he?" And then Mark goes, "He's right here. Dude's on our ship." So we're just like, we're ready. We're ready, finger on the trigger, ready to
Mhm.
cap this dude. Then he starts like, I don't know, playing a song or something. He starts playing a merry little jig.
To start with, they were all jumping because apparently
they were all
jumping is a
jumping.
show of non-aggression.
Yeah, they were all jumping. It's just like in Halo.
Yeah. Friend.
Friend. So they're
Oh, that's what that means.
yeah. So they get onto her ship. One of the guys gets onto her ship, so we all start playing a tune. Mitchell just yeets himself over to the other ship. He just loads up into a can and just yeet right on over. And we're just talking to they're just talking on there. And another guy boards our ship. You have to make sure you do it right over their dead body too, right? Yep. Teabagging is also a show of friendship.
Of course.
So another person comes onto her ship. We're all playing a jig. We're all having fun. And then Mark is like, this is how they got me one time, so be careful still. I'm like, okay. So we're still being careful. We're still on edge. And then they just start talking to us on there. They start, doing some stuff. And, just for funsies, I was like, fuck it. Yo, follow me on Twitch. So they follow me all of a sudden my chat just starts blowing up with these people. They just hop onto my Twitch stream and just start watching, and they're talking. And one of the things is like, hey, you want to join our group? You want to join our group? I was like, hell yeah. So we joined their group. I'm like, you guys want to join our Discord? So they're like, fuck yeah. So they all download Discord on their phone because I didn't have Discord. And there's just, I invite them all, like every single one. I'm like, boom, get over here, get over here, go over here. And then we had just like this huge party in Discord, and we found a chair and we all sat in it at the end. And
It was
we
a
made
good
some
fucking
friends.
time.
That's how I used to do it in Fallout 76, dude. I would just run around and I would tell people, like, I would just make something up, like I'm on a quest to do something. And then I would tell them that I need their help, and I would role play it like some sort of, I don't know, like in-game character.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, I don't know if you guys know Acidic
Yeah.
Sentinel Acid. They
Yeah.
call him
Yeah.
Acid. That's
Yeah,
how I
Acid.
met him. That's how I met him.
That's pretty great.
Yeah.
I played Roller
There's a couple
Champions
of-
with him. He's a cool dude.
Yeah,
What's
he's a
that?
nice kid. I haven't heard from him in a little bit. I wonder what he's been up to.
Well, I think right now he's playing, I don't know,
Overwatch. I think.
Overwatch.
Oh, okay.
All right, so that was my week. Walker,
what about you?
we're gonna skip you because you're stuffing your face with pizza.
I know what
Don't
you're
think
talking
I didn't
Fucking
see
lunch
it.
boy over here.
Just because you pull the camera up, man, doesn't mean. Like...
Doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Doesn't mean the calories don't exist.
It's still real.
Mister, I'm on a diet.
Damn.
You're on a diet like you're on a diet for like an hour every day.
My diet is not eating
That's
during
after
the day.
breakfast. Hey, what's up, Rob Ross?
What about you, Shrodes?
Oh, not too much. Let's see. I got that painting done. That's in the background over there.
Yeah,
That was
it's pretty
kinda cool.
nice.
It's from The Sims 4, actually. I don't know. I always thought it was cool, so I painted one, and I'm gonna do another one
Oh, yeah.
later.
Nice.
But other than that, man, just what else have
Schrodinger's
we done?
pizza.
Yeah, right. I tried to play that damn Sea of Thieves with you guys, and I just kept kicking me every freaking 5
Yeah, it
seconds.
did.
I'd be in the game for a minute and then just knock me out again. So I'll try that again another time because
That's what happened to Mark. The one day me and him were playing, he kept getting kicked. At one time, my ship was completely turned over.
Oh, so
Another
that's what that
time, he
picture
was
was.
he was completely underwater. Yeah, so he kept happening to him. I don't know why.
I don't know, man. I guess it happens sometimes. I read a bunch of forums on it, and it happens.
Just sometimes
really it.
just shit glitches. That's
Yeah.
all I can say.
At least that's what I'm guessing. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it after the show and see if it works. But yeah, I couldn't play it at all that night. But other than that, what else did I do this week? I think that's about it. Even I got a flat tire. So
Oof.
Ooh, that's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
great.
that sucked. Yeah, Thursday night we usually do the Overwatch thing, but I was unable to play this week because my damn
you-
tire was flat and I was
Oh,
in the
that's
parking
why.
lot.
That's why.
Did anyone play that? I didn't see anybody in the Discord.
Yeah, they've been jumping into Aim Right's channel.
Oh, okay, that makes sense then. I was like, I didn't see anybody in there.
Yeah, they've been they go over there. But But yeah, so I'll have to make up for that next Thursday for sure. But yeah, but I think that's a bit it, dude.
Shit happens.
Think
Like
so.
one time
Yeah.
when I was working at GameStop, I was borrowing my buddy's car, and it was the dead of winter. There was so much snow on the ground. I get out to my car, the battery's dead,
Oh boy.
and I'm like, well, there goes my plans for the entire day.
Yeah, I ran over a nail. I'm actually gonna go and see if I can get him to plug it or something tomorrow.
There you go.
Not that big of a deal. I didn't even know it, but I thought I just had a donut. Apparently, under my truck, I have a fifth wheel.
Oh,
So it's like-
nice.
It's like a full wheel instead of just a donut. So
That's
I'm like,
nice.
I'm all right. But I did have one other awesome thing happen this week. We have a mall that has a Think Geek in it.
Oh, nice. You have a Think Geek
Really?
store?
Dude, have you guys ever been in one of those?
I've seen them
No,
from afar.
I've seen him, but I've never been into one. How is it?
It's amazing. I almost crapped. Like, it was super cool, dude. It was exactly like if I was to go into a store that sold video game paraphernalia and pop culture everything, like that would be it, man. It was freaking super cool. If you have one near you, I recommend checking it out. It's like going, I don't know, it's
Like a nerd's
right.
paradise kind of thing.
yeah, dude. They have everything in there, man. They
Is
have,
it kind of like Lunchbox?
I don't know what Lunchbox is.
It's
don't
unless
think-
they've changed the name or something.
It's like
but,
going into it's like going into a GameStop and the entire store being nothing but like accessories and
Okay.
statues and
GameStop just made
like-
their big wall of Funko Pops into an entire store.
pretty much.
It's owned by
And it was
it's owned by
amazing in there,
GameStop.
dude. They have like full size statues of like Halo characters and Iron Man in there and a bunch of other cool stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nate, I think it's called Box Lunch.
Box
But
lunch.
that's-
Yes, that's it's it's Hot Topics nerd store.
Ah. See, I think that's where GameStop has to go. That's where that whole industry has to go
Well-
is to novelty items like that or in like collectibles because everything's digital download. They're gonna keep hemorrhaging money until eventually.
I mean,
Like-
honestly, like I don't think anything can ever truly fully replace physicals for like games because you can still get money for them. And like if someone hates it, you can't just return it unless one of the companies put like returns in their system.
Well, we'd be getting
Yeah.
that now soon with Steam.
Are
Yeah.
we?
Most
What about like
likely 'cause-
PlayStation and Xbox though?
Probably. I would say it's following suit because
I'd
of
hope so.
Think so?
yeah. Well, in France, judge actually ruled in favor against ruled against Valve in allowing returns on digital keys.
Saying they're not allowed to, or saying they must?
They must allow the option to return them.
What is it, like standard return policy? 14 days or something?
Probably.
I wonder.
I didn't read too much
I'm
into
sure there's
it.
some sort of terms and conditions. A lot of times, though, as long what is it? What is the standards that I thought the standards was like less than an hour of gameplay and a less than like a certain amount of time just passing.
Yeah.
So like 14-day standard, and then if you do load the game up and play it, you only have an hour to play it
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Microsoft does.
And Sony. Well, Sony, you
yeah.
can't even load up the game. If you download the game, you can't return it.
Yeah, Microsoft allows like up to an hour of gameplay, and then they'll return it. Because of what was the game No Man's Sky? They returned so many digital copies of No Man's Sky because they played it, realized it wasn't what they thought, and they
Okay.
ended up returning like 50% of the copies that were bought digitally.
I will die on the hill that No Man's Sky was pretty good at launch. I will die on that hill.
That's fair.
Wow.
Alone by yourself.
Exactly. Alone by myself.
Realistically,
I will die on that hill.
regardless, like if you thought the game was like fantastic or not, the game itself was a good-looking game. It was
Oh, yeah.
beautiful. Like
Yeah, it
was
was
a
very-
solid game. But like it wasn't what
very
they
appealing.
promised.
No, it wasn't. No, they did overpromise. I will say they did definitely overpromise. But I put so many goddamn hours in that game, just for chilling. I mean, it's a good chill game.
And whatever, soon here, in the next couple of months or whatever, we're supposed to be getting the multiplayer mode, so we'll see if we actually do. How about you, Nate? How was your week?
I already
My
got
week
that.
was chill. I didn't do a ton.
No, him and James shared part of their week, but he didn't finish his week.
Pretty
James
much.
didn't. Nate James, not James.
But yeah, like, so I finally ordered my helmet for the cosplay that I'm building for.
Nice.
As long as I get to go to San Diego Comic Con, because it has nothing to do with me getting to San Diego. It has to do with there's only 55,000 tickets left, and 900,000 people are going to be going for them. So that's going to be fun in March.
Yep.
Good
So-
luck.
Gotta get multiple
Yeah.
computers open.
Get a
I already
bot.
have a buying party built. Buying parties are one of the things people really suggest. Like, it's totally fine. Like, they don't care as long as people are buying tickets legally, which this is totally fine. It's me and two other buddies that are going to be going for it. We're hoping to get all 4 days, but like, if we only get Sunday, we're going to go down when it starts, and we're going to hang out in San
Well,
Diego until
You
Sunday.
gotta think
Yeah.
there's so much shit that goes on outside and
Oh, yeah.
around
Oh
it. So
yeah, that entire time, everything is all comic based. So like,
it's because there's
I
not gonna
walk
be.
around San Diego as Agent Venom. I don't give a shit.
Well,
And
yeah,
no one
because
will
there's
care.
not. Yeah, because
Yeah.
there's so much going on that people have their own little things. Like look at WrestleMania, for example, or the Super Bowl. Not everyone can get tickets, but people still go to that area
Yeah,
because of how much of what happens. Like this year's WrestleMania, only like 78,000 people were allowed in the arena. 1.5 million people actually showed up for the week-long event.
that's insane.
And then
So
at
just-
WrestleMania, you had a bunch of like independent shows in the area, and
Yeah.
everyone like kind
Yeah,
of
you have
scheduled stuff around it.
yeah,
yeah,
like
you
all the
have-
coffee shops and like
Yeah.
bookstores and shit are going to be doing very similar things. Like,
Yep.
and like
So, yeah,
to be
right.
outside of Comic Con on like the patio and everything, I don't believe you have to have paid. You can just like kind of like show up and like check things out because like you're not going in to see the vendors. Obviously, like you have to pay for that. That's
No,
common
I'm
sense.
pretty sure you can go out to the outside where everyone is, but to get
Mhm.
inside the convention is what you pay for.
Yeah, and like honestly, I'll snag a few pictures with some like people, make some friends, hopefully, and it'll be a good time. Like I'm going to San Diego that month regardless. Like that's the plan. Like I've never been to California, and that's something I've been wanting to do. So this is an excuse for me to nerd out and go to somewhere that I've always wanted to go. Other than that, I got picked up as a streamer on this up and coming esports team, which looks
Nice.
super cool. Like they're already popping off pretty well. They have like 4 to 6,000 people. I can't remember exactly already, and they've been live for like 6-7 days. So big shout out to Villain Agency. I appreciate y'all for the including of me as a streamer. When I'm gonna be repping them. I'm still with Strike X as well, so that's going decent. We're trying to pick up steam again, but yeah, I haven't done a ton honestly. I've been playing a lot of Sea of Thieves with James over here. It's been a yar of a good time.
Yar. I see
yeah, like,
Mark.
we've been
I see
chilling.
Mark at work, and I just go, yar.
Yar. Fuck this. I mean, it's been a good time. Like I've had a decent week. Just been hanging out really, trying to figure some stuff out. Been building my basket on Amazon for all the armor and whatnot for cosplaying. Making small adjustments here and there. Kind of just chilling. Honestly, been watching a lot of TV. Started the first episode of My Hero season 4, but we're not getting anything else until the tsunami passes.
Well, I mean, rightfully
Because-
so.
Yeah, that's fair, 100%. I'm butthurt, but like that's totally understandable. Like I get it, it's totally cool.
This is Boku no My Hero Academia.
What's up, Jeff? Looks like you're gonna say
Yeah,
something.
you look like you were about to say something.
You're muted,
You're
bro.
muted.
Never mind.
I'm curious.
Never mind. Just go on.
Oh man, I'm so curious now.
It's a passing thought. It's already gone.
Okay, that's fair. But yeah, other than that, I've just been kind of like trying to tweak and edit my Streamlabs and stuff. I'm gonna try to stream. Vampire just downloaded. I know James doesn't particularly enjoy that game, but it looks like a good game for spooky season.
Get ready to be very disappointed.
I'm upset. It's the first time I've seen like a legitimately good-looking vampire game.
Vampire the Masquerade.
Never played it.
It's fantastic.
Like I played like Castlevania, but that's like you're not being a vampire. You're going to kill a vampire.
Exactly.
Like I get
Well,
to choose like
unless you're playing Symphony
Yeah,
of the
you get
Night,
to-
then you're Alucard, Dracula's
Okay,
son,
that's true.
going to kill Dracula.
yeah,
No, it's a role play game.
yeah.
Masquerade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't
Think
it
of like
based?
Yeah.
Isn't it
Huh?
based off of like one of the like almost D&D like campaign. Isn't it based off of like a pen and paper role
Yep.
playing game?
Yeah, it's based off a tabletop. Based
Yeah,
off a tabletop version of it, very much like
Nice.
D&D.
Mhm.
I've never played it, but I've heard it's fun.
I hear it's enjoyable. Like I've heard of it, I just don't know a ton about it. Other than that, I've been meal prepping, trying to get
Cool.
that healthy up, that
Cool.
healthy level. I gotta
Walker-
get in shape
me-
for
me
Agent
too.
Venom.
Walker knows all about that meal
Yeah.
prepping and healthy living.
I
Right.
legit do. I should show you. I have each week or every other week, I make a bunch of chicken and I never eat it. It sits in my fridge and I throw it out 2 weeks later.
Why?
Because I never
The
eat it.
thought that counts, I guess.
Yeah, it's exactly what it is. It's like I buy this chicken. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make it. I do, and
Yeah.
I get it all going, and then it sits there, and I eat pizza. So then
See,
it
I don't
works.
know what's
Yeah.
worse. I don't know
It
what's
doesn't
worse.
work.
You cooking the chicken and just sitting it, or if you were to just not cook the chicken and just let it leave it there. I don't know what would be worse.
Which one do you think would work better?
I have done that where I've let it thaw in my sink, and I forgot about it, but it smells like shit once it
Well,
sits
that's-
out for like
that's-
2 days.
That's like
yeah,
so-
yeah, that's what it does.
So-
How did you
That's
not
gonna
notice
happen.
that?
So
That's
because I
oh
de-thaw it,
my.
I de-thaw it to cook it, and then I forget, or I'll leave it in my refrigerator for a couple days, de-thawing, and it sits there and it gets all gross. I don't make those. I just throw those things. I just throw those ones away.
Well, yeah.
Can't you just throw it in like a crock pot and walk away?
Could.
Like, call it a day, just sort of throw the whole frozen thing into a crock pot and then go work?
I have done that before. It actually turns out pretty decent.
Yeah.
Crockpot's top tier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, I might do that tonight. I got some chicken. I might just toss it in there. Wake up to the sweet smell of
Chicken.
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 Just chicken.
Start my diet tomorrow.
Yeah?
You've been
What,
saying that
pizza?
for you've been
Is
saying
that what you
for
said
months.
last week?
Yeah, that's what
The
I'm
week
saying.
before, I
Since
think.
we started this podcast.
38 weeks ago, you said it.
Hey, actually a good stretch there from like the beginning of mid-February to like the beginning of March, like probably like 3.5, 4 weeks. I did eat really good,
Yeah, right
I was-
before you moved here. Move where you're
and
at.
then I moved, and then I
Just
just said fuck it, and
fuck it.
Again,
I'm in the desert. What else am I
Again.
gonna do?
we all thought it was going to change because no one delivers to your house. But you
Little did
motherfucker,
we
you
know.
you find a way. You
Is that the
find
truth?
a way.
yeah, I
Were you
basically
told to deliver
researched.
your house.
I literally, yeah, no one delivers, but I basically researched like every food company that like I could think of, and I finally found 2 that do. So Domino's and Chopsticks. So it's pretty legit.
Yeah, I
So-
guess if you're gonna order anything, it's
And the-
Chinese and
You could have put that
Pizza.
time.
And the thing about Chopsticks, though, they don't technically deliver to my area. I had to ask the manager if they'd be willing to make an exception to drive an extra couple miles to my house, and she said yes. And so now when I call, she's like, "Oh, it's you? Yeah, you still want to you still deliver? Yeah, I suppose. Okay, cool. So I'm the only one in my area that they will deliver to.
Nice.
So
Like
so
James said,
technically,
you
it's o-
find a fucking way.
Yeah, so technically
Yeah.
there is only one that delivers Domino's, but I was able to sweet talk the lady at Chopsticks to deliver here now. So whenever I want
Nice.
Chinese, I call them, and they always ask like, "So how much do we charge you for delivery? Because since you're not in our area," I'm like, "I don't know."
they never mentioned an upcharge.
I said $1 the one day, and she kind of was like, "You're funny."
Jeez.
Anything else, Nate?
Other than that, not really. Honestly, I've been looking how to mod my car so I can make it look cool. Gonna tint out the windows. I'm gonna put Apple CarPlay in the car, and that's pretty much it there. I've been looking
Okay.
into what's up.
You better be careful. They have weird laws in Pennsylvania about window tint.
It can't be. I want to say it can't be below 5%. Because it can't
I
be
thought-
it can't be limo tint, but it can be smoked.
Yeah, and I thought the front windows had like the back
Yeah.
windows can be a little bit more tinted, but the front ones cannot. Like they can't
Correct.
be as
And you
tinted.
can never tint your windshield either.
No.
But there are people who do that.
Oh yeah.
Really?
yeah, there
so
is.
when I worked at the casino, just a really, really fast
Ken
sidebar.
Chirinsio?
There was this dude who came down from Florida and was there for like 6 months, like 4 or 5 months out of the year. And his thing was pitched black. Like his entire car was murdered out. You could not see through the front window. Period.
Yeah, a
Like, it
lot
was
of
not
cars,
possible.
a ton of cars are like that down here, where you cannot see into any vehicles, trucks, cars, nothing. Like there's a bunch that are like that down here.
Wow.
That's wild. Like
Yeah.
so, like with
Wouldn't
New
that
York,
make the car hotter?
no, what you wouldn't be able to. I mean, maybe, kind
See
of.
the black.
You just can't see shit inside their car, so you have no idea what they're doing.
Yeah, I guess.
A lot of
Each their
drug
own.
trade down here, though. That's one reason why that's a thing.
Oh,
So
damn it.
a lot of that. One of Tucson's has a lot of not like bad drugs, but a lot of exchange of medical, not medical
Not the
marijuana,
bad
but
drugs, just some good drugs, you know.
marijuana, because marijuana is super illegal down here in Arizona. Like you'll get some hefty fines
The
if you're
devil's
caught,
lettuce.
pretty much. So, anything else, Nate? And otherwise, I'll go.
Not really. That's pretty much it for me. Other than I can't even think of anything. So if I think of anything, I guess I'll be letting you know. I'm going to give my buddy Jet his microphone soon here, so that's cool. I'm gonna be maybe popping something up soon with that as well. But yeah, just a couple ideas for some internet entertainment stuff.
Me and Nate have
Yeah.
been communicating
shit.
about some internet entertainment.
Me and
Internet Entertainment
James and
Center.
myself are thinking about doing some stuff. I know me and Jeff kind of talked about a little bit of stuff the other day after the podcast on Sunday, and then
Yep.
you weren't there on Tuesday, so couldn't
Yeah.
talk again.
Mhm.
Sorry about that.
It's okay, you're good. But yeah, no, I want to talk to Jeff about another internetainment. That's the word I'm looking for, I guess.
Entertainment.
Internetainment. I'm gonna stick with it. I fucked it up, but I'm sticking with it. We're going with
Okay.
it.
Hey, at least you're sticking with it.
Yeah, I gotta stick to my guns here, you know? Some people have to. Fucking, the country isn't. That's fine.
So, Walker, how
Anywho,
was
on
your
that
week?
note, I'll go now.
Yeah, that's all from me.
Ugh.
I kid.
I see. I go when I'm shoving pills down.
Yeah,
my
you
throat.
are.
Anyways, for me, the week's been kind of what it is. Didn't do anything the first half of the week. Last half of the week was more productive, I would say. I showered, so that's nice.
Wow, good for you.
It's always handy, or
Yeah.
convenient.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not kidding about the shower thing. I just.
Well, hey man, you work
Let me
at
just-
home, so I mean, and you apparently don't leave your house, so because
Yeah, I
everything
know,
gets
right?
ordered for you.
Pretty much. I did go grocery shopping yesterday, so I left my house. No, 2 days ago I left my house.
Yeah, you
I
said
bought
that
a
you.
grill.
Yeah, you said you'd be back in like 15 minutes, and then like 45
Yeah.
minutes later.
Well, it's because I was getting something for my wife, and then she wanted something else, and then she wanted like Arby's. So then I had to drive to the other like complete other area to get her Arby's, and then I don't even know what I was all doing, but I was doing something. I bought a grill, which is super nice. I'm never one to find deals or discounts. I ended up stumbling upon a phenomenal deal at Walmart.
Nice.
It's a four
4-burner.
a 4-burner. It was a $400 grill because there's like the glass you can see inside. The fifth burner over there is for like whatever.
Beans.
It was $400 on clearance for $150.
Whew. That's
Yeah.
not bad at all.
No, I know. So I'd never like find those types of deals. So I was pretty stoked about that. Been playing Sea of Thieves with these guys. Me and Mark played the one day. Unfortunately, stuff glitched out. Ended up doing a mission by myself. Unbeknownst, it was a island that's a volcano. So I'm fighting these bosses, and there's literally like water spouts that are. I used the water spouts to defeat all of the skeletons because they get hit by a water spout, they exploded.
Hell
So
yeah.
it made it super easy.
Nice.
So I get the because they're all metal, so it's really hard to do without by yourself. So I used the water spouts, and I get the skull. So I'm trying to leave the island, but then all of a sudden, like my screen just starts going crazy and shaking, and all you hear is and like I'm literally like running in slow motion. Like I cannot get off this island. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Am I like crouched or something? Like I'm not, and I'm running. So I'm like, I finally get into the water, and it's the same thing. I'm literally swimming like this, and I'm not moving. I'm like, what is going on right now? And I finally get to my boat, and I look up, and the volcano is erupting.
Yeah, it is. It can
It's
get pretty
going
nuts there.
crazy.
Sometimes
I'm right
we get a little
underneath the
crazy.
volcano, so there's lava
Thanks
rocks
for
like
stopping by,
just
though.
destroying my boat, and I die in the water. I'm like, what the hell just happened? I'm
Maybe
like,
you're
what's
too
going
close.
on? So I respawn back on my boat. I jump back in the water because I need my skull, and my health bar literally starts draining like crazy quick. The water is lava. So when the
Oh.
volcano starts exploding, the water turns to lava.
I was
pretty
gonna
much-
say that.
Um,
Well, that's good to know.
yeah. So my health bar literally, like, I'm literally almost within seconds, like at 1% health. So I quickly get back on the ship after I got the skull, and then I eat the stuff because there's so many holes in it from the goddamn volcano. So I'm trying to get the water out of my ship, still lava water. So I'm like, I have to like literally take a bucket of water out, eat something, take another bucket of water out, eat something. I finally get away, and dun, 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 like
Ooh.
it was a megalodon, and I'm in the single player small ass ship with two cannons, one on each side. So I'm like, son of a bitch. So I literally just crank the ship in one direction. So I'm literally going in circles, and the megalodon's going in circles as well. The volcano's still going off. Like the lava rocks are barely missing me. I'm like, I got nothing else I can do. So I'm just literally going in circles. I'm just shooting the megalodon with uh the cannonballs. It chomps my ship multiple times. I almost go into its mouth. Like I'm pretty sure the thing can literally eat my boat because I have the small ass ship.
Yeah.
And
The
I'm
sloop.
like, God, this is unreal. I'm okay. I'm just gonna go. So I literally then I take the ship and I turn the other direction. Whoosh! Out of the water, a fucking skeleton ship comes out of the water.
Oh God.
They just
No.
throw everything at you, huh?
Yeah, and
Jesus.
so the skeleton ship, and they're just not shooting cannons like every once in a while. No, it's boom, 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 boom. I've never seen a fucking skeleton ship do that before. And they're just hitting my boat one after another. The megalodon's still circling. He crashed. The other side of my ship is the fucking skeleton guys. I grab the skull that I got from the the mission I just did because my boat's is officially sinking. Like I can't even control the ship anymore because it's going under. So I grab it, I jump out of the water. And I'm like, oh, this is a stupid idea. Um, and I try to jump onto the ghost ship, but I missed. And then so I'm literally just chilling in the water. I'm have this skull. I'm like, I don't want to put it down. I don't know what to do. So I swim to the closest island. It was a port. No, it's a fort. And
Oh,
sounds like a son of a bitch.
just a lifelong time of shit luck.
Yeah. So it's a fort, and I get
One
blown
dope
up.
after another.
Yep. And I get blown up by a barrel of fucking gunpowder, and I just quit the game. I'm like, okay, I'm done for today.
Yeah.
Like, oh, like what the hell is that? I'm just sitting there like, I gotta. I was, that was pretty freaking eventful for sure. I will say that game, like you can play it by yourself definitely, and I've seen multiple people like play it like streamed by themselves. It's not fun though. It's
Must be a lot of fun. It's a social game, that's for
yeah,
sure.
it's like the adventure basically gets cut in half because you're doing everything by yourself.
Right.
Like, it's not hard to navigate the ship by yourself because everything's literally right there, and it makes when you drop the anchor, like it drops the anchor and you bring up the anchor like in 2 seconds, unlike the big one. But it like, yeah, it's not that fun by yourself.
Pirating a spaceship?
I have. Elite Dangerous. Your microphone's acting kind of weird.
All right.
So anyone's got a PayPal with $1 available, feel free to donate to my stream so I can see if that stream button works. I can't donate to myself; it didn't let me. It asked me what my name
Did
was.
you try?
I did. I put my name as the greatness, and then a comment for the person. I said, "You are the best streamer in the world. Keep it up." And then it says, "You cannot donate to
Humble.
yourself." He tells you, comes up with a giant air. I was like, "Son of a bitch." Honestly,
I see the humble.
I can make a new PayPal account, but because essentially I'm trying to pay myself with my PayPal that the money that others donate goes to, which you can't do. So I can donate to other people. I just can't donate to myself. But yeah, I customize all that, all the links, everything along those lines. Put a little about me, which does remind me I have because I was curious as to how people get paid for buying like their stuff. Um, and I was finally able to figure it out. So there's affiliate programs, like Best Buy and Amazon has one, where if like if you go to mine at the bottom it says set up gear I use. Like if I click on the Astro Gaming, it takes me to Amazon. Um, and if I buy this headset, I get which is kind of cool. I try to do it with Best Buy. Guess how much commission percentage you get for gaming computer hardware?
Probably, yeah. I would imagine none.
0%.
Really?
You get nothing.
Because they lose money.
Yeah, you get nothing if you
That's so dumb.
advertise hardware, computer hardware, or anything along those lines. You get 0. Hey, I think it worked. Someone just donated money to me. I'm pretty sure.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
I don't know. I can't find it. That was
That's
the
fucking
thing.
awesome.
Oh yeah, it was.
Oh, thanks, James. It worked.
Oh, you donated $1?
It worked.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Little guy rocking out on a thing. But yeah, so I go to Best Buy. I'm like, oh, why not? I bought everything for Best Buy. Let's just use Best Buy's affiliate program. Dude,
Yeah.
first to set these things up. Oh,
it's
my
a pain in the
God. You have to like sign your life away, give them your social security number, fill up
Really?
a W8
Yep.
for tax purposes.
Fuck.
It's insane. So I go and I'm going halfway, and then it's like, okay, click here, and it tells you what you get for each of the products. Baby accessories, anything baby, because that's a big thing for Best Buy right now is the baby stuff. It's 7.5%.
Whoa.
So go, that's awesome. Okay, cool. Fitness equipment, sports watches, anything fitness related, 7.5%.
It's not too bad.
No, not at all. 7.5%. And then from there, it goes what is it, like appliances or something? It's 3%. TV, gaming, computers, 0. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
It's probably because they
The
don't make
only
much
stuff
money
that
on
you
that.
would be, the only stuff
Yeah.
that you would be affiliate linking.
Yeah.
Yeah, 0%. So you get nothing from Best Buy. Shame on you, Best Buy, for that, because
that's fucking crazy.
I love you guys. Been with you forever, but I think that's kind of
So
silly,
Shiesty.
unfortunately, just
Well,
because.
you know they don't make much money off the lower end computers anyway.
Oh
No, they
yeah,
don't.
but with the way gaming is now and how all the streamers have their stuff listed, why not? So I'm like, okay, I'll go to Amazon. 3% for everything. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm guessing I'm going to Amazon. So now all
Yeah.
my links that I have take you right to Amazon and tell you exactly what I have. I was like, well, whatever. So yeah, it's not a lot. To keep affiliate status, I have to have 3 transactions in 6 months.
Oh,
So if anyone's watching, buy one of my stuff off my channel. Doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah, you don't even have to buy. You just have to click. If you have to get something from there, you just click the link and buy something
Yep.
through the link. Doesn't matter what you buy.
Yeah, because what happens? It puts you put your namer code, your namer,
Your name.
Your cookie.
it puts your like code or whatever it is into the web browser.
Yeah, your URL.
Yeah.
You get your own custom URL, and then when they click on it, it stores a cookie on their computer. And for the following 24 hours, because I believe Amazon's is a 24-hour
Yeah.
cookie, anything they buy over the course of 24 hours, of course, unless they go through somebody else's link. But so that means, like, you know, early in the day, you could have somebody click on your link and buy a pair of Gunner glasses, but then, like, at night, they go and buy, like, a video camera and some other stuff. You know, you make the percentage off the whole big bundle.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I have all my stuff listed and I have all my accounts in it. So that was kind of cool. So I did all that yesterday. So making moves. Hopefully I can get back into the realm of streaming more. So we'll see.
It's a grind.
I want
It's
to.
a grind, my dude.
That
I've been
sure
thinking about
is.
doing the audible one.
That's not a bad
you know.
idea.
Audible's tight.
Yeah,
It's not a
they
bad
could
idea.
do commission too.
I was gonna go to Mixer and get my thing for that, but I'm like, I deleted my subscription to Mob Crush, so
Oh, did you?
yeah, so I can't stream to multiple platforms anymore.
Well, Mob Crush is free now
Oh, is it?
because
I
Streamlabs
use
bought it.
Restream. I use Restream, and I streamed all 3 at the same time. It's really nice. It has its separate chat browser, and you can download an app if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's how.
Yeah, I
Restream.io.
think-
That's what I've been using for a long time.
After I deleted it, I was like, I should have done that because what's the point of having a YouTube if nothing goes on there?
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Yeah, you might as well have it stored there too.
yeah. But awesome. So yeah, the donate button works. So yeah, now Mr. Beast, if you're listening, when you donate to random streamers for doing challenges like saying the word "the" on the YouTube video I watched last week, you donated a guy $5,000 for saying the word "the." Yeah, it was a challenge between a guy from Twitch and a guy from Mixer. The first person to say the word "the" got $5,000.
Oh my
The
goodness.
loser got 1,000.
Oh no, what a loser.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's crazy as hell.
Yeah, that he was like, sorry, you lost. You didn't say the
What
word
the
"the"
hell?
in time.
Here's
It's like, you didn't say the
$1,000.
word "the" in time. $1,000, and everyone was like, their first reaction was like, yeah, that's not real. I'm not gonna worry about that. And
And then it goes
then
through. Then they look at their bank account. They're like, "Fuck, it went
Yeah.
through."
there was the
Right.
video. It was hilarious. Oh, I think I talked about this last week, but yeah, the one guy, Mr. Beast told him to do something, and he'll donate him $20,000. Mr. Beast blocked. The guy blocked Mr. Beast. He was like, "Yeah, that's fake. Block that guy." So he had one of his friends block him, and then everyone that was watching started messaging the guy like, "Are you fucking stupid? Do you realize what you just did?" Like, and so I guess he then messaged Mr. Beast back on every platform saying he's sorry. He thought it was somebody trolling him. Please don't. And he was about to do the challenge for somebody else, and the guy would have lost $20,000 is what he ended up donating to the guy that blocked him.
That's
And he was like, "You're
that's
lucky."
crazy.
That's pretty crazy.
He was like, "You're lucky you figured out it was me, because you would have challenged. But here's $20,000 for completing it." And the guy, like, he starts freaking out. I was like, Jesus Christ, that needs to happen to one of us.
That'd be
And it
nice.
was, oh, it is. It's so funny too when they're like, oh, that's not real. When Mr. Beast donates them like some absurd amount of money, and then Mr. Beast raids them, and then all of a sudden their chat goes from like 2 people to like 2,000 people.
Yeah, just out of
Because
the blue.
what he'll do is he'll post on his Twitter, go to this person's Twitch page and spam on his page, and then they're like, "Holy shit, that is Mr. Beast!" Oh my god.
I
And
don't
they're
even
like,
know.
"I'm-
who that is. He's just a guy that does that stuff.
He's a guy that
Yeah.
he's a very
he did
interesting character.
He did a YouTube video where he Ubered from Atlanta, Georgia to Los Angeles, California. The Uber fee was $10,500. And he told the guy he would give him a huge tip if he makes it there in one shot, and the guy did.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah,
Damn, man. Jeez.
yeah, so yeah, cause he was, and he told him,
Goddamn.
and he was like, "Yeah, just so you guys know, we did outside of the video, we did compensate him very well. We paid for the gas plus extra, and so he's very well off because he had to make the trip back by himself. They didn't go back with him. He
Oh.
drove back from LA to Atlanta by himself.
Whew, that's a long drive.
Yeah.
He does
It's like
video.
a 3.5.
Oh yeah, he did a video. He did multiple videos where he buys an entire store. He did one where he bought everything in an Aldi's, whatever that discount food store is.
My
He bought
God.
He bought everything, hired people to go in the store and pack it all up, and they literally took everything through the register. And it all went to charity. So yeah, they took
Oh.
they took a picture of the store after the fact, and the store was empty. He literally bought every single thing.
Everybody was all about it except the cashiers.
Oh, I get. I'd be
Okay.
so pissed if I was the cashiers.
All right, guys. I just looked up how long it would take to drive from Atlanta to LA. 32 hours.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yep.
And
the
the
guy
dude
did
had
it.
probably already been up for like a good portion of the day when he started the journey.
Yep.
He's like, honey, you're gonna
on the
have to
str-
pick the kids up from school. I gotta go
Yeah,
to
he
Los
called his
Angeles."
wife and asked. He was like, "Can I do this?" And his wife said, "Yeah." So I'm assuming Mr. Beast said, "Hey, we'll pay you
Oh yeah.
hefty before you accept this job." But yeah, that was, and he did another one where, he'll go to Best Buy, and they'll just buy a ton of shit, and then they put it all in a fake store. There was one episode where it was $1 for everything. There was another one where it was a penny, and then there was one where we'll give you $1 to take everything off the shelves. Like PS4s, 50-inch TVs, and it's funny because he went to Best Buy because they're all Insignia TVs.
Oh, nice.
They gave him a good deal.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, there was
8
one.
for the price of one.
A guy comes in and he was like, well, "How much is the PS4?" And the one where if you bought something, they gave you money. So he opens the register. He was like, here's $1. And they're like, "What's this for?" "Oh, you want the PS4? We give you $1 for taking it." And they're like, "What?" Like, "Yeah, here's $1. Take it." And they're like, "Is that this? I'm not gonna get arrested?" Like, "No."
I know this isn't stolen.
What?
Yeah, no, not even joking. And they would literally, they did that a bunch of times and then they were like, "Hey guys," because they're all sponsored streams. He gets sponsors for these, and he was like, "Hey, the sponsor spent $50,000 on today's episode. We got to make it back." And then in the one where they gave him $1 and they took the product, and he was like, "So where we're at? Well, we've given away $450, so you take that plus the money from the sponsor, we're negative $55,000 today." And they were like, "Oh, well,
All right.
I guess we lost today. Well, that sucks." Anyway,
That's insane.
yeah, they do a lot of stuff like that, which is awesome.
That's crazy, dude.
his latest video, he went through the same drive-through 1,000 times.
I've seen a couple of videos where people are starting to do that.
Oh my
Um,
gosh.
Like there's
Yeah,
this
he
one dude. It's not sorry not to cut you off.
No,
Continue.
you're good. Go ahead.
All I was gonna say was this one guy Wolfie on YouTube. He kept going through until he got kicked out. Like they would just physically not serve him anymore.
Yeah.
Because he would just
Yeah.
order like one thing here, one thing there, two things here. Like
I think it
he
was
just
like-
did it.
As long as he's ordering food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was like McDonald's or something. But yeah, his whole car was full at the end. He
That's
ordered. He went
insane.
through 1,000 times. It took him 12 hours, I think, something like that. Of what it said it did.
That vehicle
Oh
probably
man,
smells
could you
so
imagine?
bad.
Could you imagine the shift change? Like when they
Oh my
change
God.
shift, just like yeah, there's this fucker that's just driving through here. He's been doing it for 10 hours now. I think there's something mentally wrong with him.
Right? Yeah, it was-
He really likes snack wraps.
Dude, if
Yeah.
I had the money, I'd do it. I feel like it'd be a fun social experiment just to see how people are.
But no, his video. If you get a chance, yeah, Mr. Beast is his name. He's done things where he's destroyed his friend's house, like basically
bought a
just
new one.
destroyed the house, broke everything in the house, broke all the furniture, the appliances, the walls, and he gives them literally his credit card and gift cards and says, "Go fix your house." Same
That's
thing with
so-
cars. He's literally like
Crazy.
sawed the top off one of his friend's car and then put like a giant boulder in the middle of it. And he goes outside to go to his car, and then the roof's missing, and there's a giant rock in the middle of his car. And I'm like, what the hell?
Man, I remember.
Bro.
I remember the videos he would do where he would like shoot a gun through like 50 phone books.
Yeah, he transferred from that to this.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey Walker, if there's ever a time where you and I are in Erie, we should totally do that to like James's car when he's like, don't tell him we're coming, but we'll just like saw the
Oh,
roof
yeah.
off of his car.
And he goes outside.
Hey, I'll have a nice
We-
convertible.
Hell
we, won't
yeah.
have,
True.
we won't have a credit card to give you, but you also won't have to deal with a big boulder because
I like how
Yeah.
you.
we can't
I like,
afford that.
I like
mean,
how
You
you're
can just get,
telling
like-
me. I like how you're just saying that. Do it to me and not Nate.
My car's brand new. I
hey,
just
hold on,
got
wait,
it.
wait. You know, me and Nate live like, walking distance away from each other. So I mean, you
we're
could
just
hit
gonna
both
literally
duct
a
tape your
stone
cars
throw away.
together.
Yeah, you
There
could
you
just
go.
you could just hit up both houses.
I wonder
Yeah.
what would happen if you did duct tape two cars together like real hard.
Real
I mean,
hard.
Yeah, yeah,
I
that'd
mean,
be fucking
think-
hilarious.
You think if one car was in reverse and the other was in drive, you could rip it apart?
no, make a black hole.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Speaking
sure.
of
It's
black
like,
hole,
it's like putting two men
Speaking of black
next to
holes,
each
let's
other.
get into some news.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
did you like that? Did you like that
Did-
I
segment?
did. That was a good segue.
That was-
Did
yeah.
Two in a
Schroeder
row,
have
baby.
his week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I paid
Where
him
the
nothing.
fuck have you been?
Oh yeah. No, I just completely. You talked about so much in that little.
Yeah, I know.
I got lost.
Yeah,
So-
but it's been like an hour.
I
Has been an
know. Just bullshitting. So to start off the news, today there was a huge event in Fortnite. You guys want to pull that up when we can walk
Some
through
fork
it?
Knife. Yeah, let
Fork
me.
knife.
Oh
I don't know
yeah.
how- I don't know how to pull this up without like
You got to
Exit
minimize.
Nice.
submitting the
stream.
stream.
Yeah, I'd have to exit the. Yeah.
You have to
Well,
just,
then-
just post
Go
it
to
again.
YouTube.
Okay.
I guess that works.
Just go to YouTube
What?
and then type in Dr. Lupo.
Dr. Lupo.
Yep. You have to
Dr.
mute 'cause there's an ad.
Lupo.
I actually already have it up. Why did I open it twice?
8
yeah, why
hours
did you
ago?
open it twice?
Yeah.
Okay.
For some reason, he's the only streamer that is being used for this. He was on Bleacher Report. He's on like a bunch of different websites. They're using his video specifically. And if you look, that's why it's the number 3 trending thing on YouTube right now. Because they're only using his video.
Yeah, same with like Twitter is also doing it too. Like they.
Yeah,
use
number
this shit.
29 on trending. Jesus.
7, 6, 5,
So
4,
if I
3.
play it, it won't come through, right? I don't think so.
It will come through.
Mhm.
It's fine.
Okay.
What the hell? Hold on.
Pause your thing,
Damn it.
James, because you're ahead of us.
Oh,
Our shit's not working.
Christ.
I have to watch 2 more ads because I accidentally hit the forward button. All right, never mind.
Yep.
I'm good.
Yeah, I have
I'm
a
gonna,
fucking ad too.
All right, this
let me
is
know when
at
you guys
30
are ready and
seconds.
I'll hit play.
I'm at 30 seconds.
You're at 30? All right, let me cue
Well,
it
let's-
up.
I'll
let's
hop
just-
into 30.
How are you
Alright.
at 30?
Because I fucking
just
pressed
drag it?
play.
Oh
'Cause I
no,
fucking
he
pressed
has a
play.
he has a countdown on his thing. I was like, it
Well,
doesn't
no,
even go to 30.
I'm at 30 seconds of the video. If you look at the bottom,
Okay, well, yeah,
there's a thing that
well, no,
says 30 out of 647.
fuck off. But
Also,
he had his own countdown too. Okay, everyone go to 30 seconds.
Just to preface real fast, my comment earlier, Jeff, I hope that didn't like offend you at all.
What?
The country thing.
Oh yeah.
I was just kidding.
No,
Okay.
he's
cool.
Nah.
All right.
Okay, everyone at 30 seconds.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, 5,
All right.
4, 3, 2, 1, play. So this is the start of the live event. There is a giant
Yeah. What's the backstory to this?
I really wanted
exclamation
the
point.
skin.
So essentially, there's a bunch of people standing over where there's a giant launch thing that's about to happen.
Yeah,
The
they're all
premise is, this everything here is changing. Fortnite is getting a revamp. They are basically doing an overhaul of everything, and this is the start of that event. In-game live. You can't play. You can't do anything right now. All you can do is sit and watch this event.
This is neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's that big rocket that's just shooting up now.
Yeah.
Do you guys
So
want
that-
to like fast
Well-
forward to like the good stuff?
Well, no. Literally, it's only lasts like another 40 seconds.
So this is a 6-minute video.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but it
That's
doesn't last that
hard,
long. It's
Okay.
the event itself is only a minute long. The rest of it's them just sitting in the black hole, which
No,
kind
not
of
this-
ruined,
not
but
this
you'll
video.
see.
No, it's like all for the
Ah.
entire fucking thing. It's up until
Fortnite
like
is
the,
over. Season
5
10 Black Hole event.
yeah, up until like the 5-minute mark.
Oh well, it's still a good
Look
event.
at
though.
that.
So now the rocket went into
A
the
dome.
sky and exploded, coming back down.
Flat Earth. I'm telling y'all.
Yep.
There's a dome.
That's what it's supposed to be a metaphor for.
Yep.
So these are all rifts, and supposedly the theory is that these are rifts from alternate realities. That basically it's all coming together.
Right.
They're
Yeah,
going
because
into
that
the
was like the
Spider-Verse.
entire premise of season 4 or whatever.
Yeah, that it's all the realities now are basically intertwining with each other.
Wait, what
Into the
was each?
Spider Verse.
Pretty much that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
So the one rocket basically went into outer space, and by doing that caused a giant ripple effect, and now rockets from
Bunch of rockets.
every rocket from every multiverse.
So what's with that meteor
Yeah.
that's just hanging out in the sky that's on fire?
So that came from season 9. It fell out of the sky and is supposed to crash.
Even though it's been
It's
sitting
gotten
there.
closer and closer.
Yeah,
Ah,
it continuously moves. It actually was super away, and it actually has got really close to where it is now. Now all the rockets left.
now they're starting to hit the ground.
They're just like kamikazing that one area.
Yeah.
That is the vault. So that is where all of the Fortnite guns, mechs, machines that have been eliminated from the game are. Is right there.
Was that the area in the woods that like people were trying to figure out in season like 7 and 8?
This
Correct.
is what they have to go through every time they empty the
Oh.
recycling bin.
Exactly. So now that rift, because it was so big, the rift gets sucked into the rift, and the meteor is gone. Just kind of commentating it for everyone who's not watching it. So
Oh yeah, for our audio listeners.
yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it just now it's all quiet before the storm. Everything's looking peaceful.
Right.
Everything's looking good. Everyone's like, "Man, this sucked. What's next? When's Fortnite 2?"
And for our video viewers.
And now, boom.
And everyone gets floated into space.
Does it just like black screen or something?
Yeah, you'll see.
I'm
And now here comes the
curious.
meteor.
No.
Well, that's not great.
Well, there better be fucking tilted towers too. That's all I'm saying.
And
Exactly.
The other rockets are basically guiding it.
No tilted, no Fortnite.
Yeah, exactly. I'm never talking about Fortnite again if there's no tilted
Oh
towers.
man.
I'm
I'd
blocking.
rather not talk about it to begin with, but I agree.
And boom.
How else
That's
are they
kind
gonna?
of crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. It just busts
So-
through the sphere that's over the vault.
It's spherical.
Yep,
Spherical.
that was the meteor just struck the vault and exploded, causing
sphere.
a giant black hole in the
Everything's
universe.
fine.
And
It
now
looks
you'll
like a
see,
discount Jacksepticeye.
and now you'll get
He kinda
everything started to get sucked in the black hole. You got the Der Burger coming up here.
The what?
And then you
I'm
got
sorry,
the-
the what?
The Der
the-
Burger. It's
it's
like
that
their in and out
head.
kind of thing, I think.
And then you see
Oh.
the Fortnite bus,
I don't like
and
that.
all of a sudden,
Not the battle bus. It just gave it the
Gone.
good suck
The
Fortnite is
good
gone for
suck.
Fortnite is gone.
forever.
The cool thing about this right here, when that happened, if you were on the main load screen, not even in the game, it got sucked into the black hole. Your screen went
that's
pitch
cool.
black.
That's really
you,
cool.
you didn't even have to be in the game, and all of a sudden your screen turned black, and everything gets sucked into like a hole, and then disappeared.
Get you a girl that can suck an entire Capri Sun in one gulp.
And then disappeared.
It's Fortnite 2, Love on the Battlefield.
Love on the Battlefield. Fortnite 2, Love and Thunder.
That's just a plug. Watch that thing on YouTube for me that I did.
Is this
on
still
Fortnite
is?
2.
Do you guys have that other streamer still open? Is it still just this?
Yes,
It's the black
and
hole. Yeah.
he is now up to 130,000 people watching, but yeah, he is still the black hole. It has been that way for now 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 hours.
That's really strange. Why would they have it be that long? Like that's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
that's
it's
really
to,
weird.
like symbolize a full blown reboot.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Everybody
usually
just has the day off. They're like, no, we're shutting
Yeah.
shit down for a day. We're gonna
Fucking done.
trolls.
All right,
Fucking
so,
what's his name from
Nope.
the guild?
Yeah.
The
Yeah, it's-
nope, not doing ads. Nope, get out of here, ads.
I just
Yeah,
closed
yeah,
it.
this has been now Fortnite. You go to Fortnite.com. This is what comes up. You go to Fortnite on Twitter. This
Really?
is what comes up. You go
Fortnite.
on Twitch. Yeah, you go to Fortnite.com. The black hole shows up.
Okay, hold on.
Fortnite.
I'm really curious because I just had someone random in the chat. This guy named Nemo Paradox. Appreciate the watch. I just got. Would you guys date a feminist? Out of left field.
Don't answer those questions.
Yeah,
don't.
that's a very out of left
Yeah.
field question.
Anytime
yeah,
you get
just
stuff
takes-
like that, we'll randomly don't acknowledge those. You can if you want to, but we'll get random crap like that, like
Okay.
on ours.
I'm just.
like-
Okay. I'm really curious.
Oh, so
just because-
if you go to
I've gotten.
if
Go
you go
ahead,
to
James.
if you go to Fortnite.com, it just takes you to the Twitch stream.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Just minus the ad.
We'll talk about that after the thing, Nate James, because I know
Okay.
you're
Yeah.
newer to this, but yeah, we'll.
Yeah, I'm fresh eyes to the stream world.
But yeah, that's been like that. This event was so large, it broke all of Twitch.
Yep.
During the peak of this event, 4.5 million people were watching this on Twitch. It was the most watched event in Twitch history, where it literally broke all of Twitch. People playing other games, their stream broke. They couldn't get donations, nothing. They were pissed. And Mixer actually saw a huge surge in views the second Twitch went down, and so did YouTube.
Well, I think throughout the stream, I will be reporting in on the black hole. So
Randomly, there keeps having numbers that will pop up. The black hole essentially makes a noise and a number pops up. So far, the numbers are 11, 146, 15, 62, 87, 14, 106, 2, 105, 69, 146,
Nice.
15, 36, 2, 176, 8, 160, 65, 11. And so it's just supposedly people thought those were coordinates at first, but they're not. People thought maybe it was a part of an alphabet. It's spelling something, but I don't know.
of an alphabet that has 146
Yeah, so
characters in it.
but yeah, this has been an ongoing event all day.
Well, hey, if
um,
anything, it's some big publicity for Epic.
Yep. No, it's huge. You can't log into Fortnite. You can't download Fortnite. And if you exited the game while the black hole is up, you cannot load the game back up. So basically, if these streamers end their stream, they cannot get back to seeing the black hole. The only option is
That's funny.
there is an exit button, and the second you hit the exit button, it quits the whole entire game. I was watching people earlier that did this, and they're like, well, "What's the exit button do?" Maybe it goes back to the main menu, and you can look back into the game. They hit it, it closes the game.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I think
That's
it's
an
neat how
epic gamer
Fortnite
moment right
does
now.
that. How
Right.
Fortnite does that. They have like when they have that mech and that other giant thing fighting.
Oh
Like
yeah.
those random events that they put together like that it's pretty funny that they do that.
Oh, it's awesome. Like the in-game stuff they do is. It's
I give
crazy.
it that.
It's-
They do have some pretty cool in-game stuff.
They really cater to the streaming community because I mean think about it. This event that they're doing now plus the event that I was just talking about, like they're probably never gonna do that event again, right?
And the fact of like how they bring in like Marshmallow and shit, like that's
Yeah,
wild.
they had a live concert with Marshmello.
Yeah, twice.
Yeah,
that's
he
what I
actually
mean, like-
he actually said that he was live DJing and on a mic playing that live,
Mhm.
streaming it to the world.
Like
which
he's an
is-
actual Fortnite player. Like he's big into the
Oh,
game. Fucking, I can't remember his last name, but he's the guy who
Marshmallow?
did Napster.
Steven
It's
Steve
Chris.
something. Are you talking about the creator of Napster?
One of them.
Because the
I believe.
creator that went to Facebook, his first name was Steven. But he only owns like 2%. I think. Hold on.
Sean
Napster
Parker,
creator.
Sean Fanning,
Sean Parker. That's what I knew. It started with an S.
Oh, okay. Then no, maybe not Napster.
I knew it was Sean Parker. That's what it is. I knew it started with an S. There's Justin Timberlake played him in The Social Network. Which was a very good movie. But anyways, that is currently what is going on. That is huge. Nobody knows if it's going to be season 11 or
Fortnite
chapter
2.
2, Fortnite 2, because they haven't said anything. This literally has happened, and nothing else has transpired yet. To the point where Twitch actually had to release a statement because they thought it was Twitch at first.
Oh yeah, because they put in like fake like Twitch errors in it.
Yeah. But yeah, essentially the game deleted itself. The black hole. It's trend like multiple number one trends. Fortnite's dead. Sue Epic. Things along those lines because people are saying if they don't get their
Oh no, my V-Bucks.
their V-Bucks, they're gonna
I'm
sue.
sure they're gonna get their V-Bucks.
Right
There
now,
was-
Fortnite is
Bankruptcy and call it a day.
Yeah, I know, right?
not trending on Twitter.
Stupid ads.
Yeah, Fortnite is not trending on Twitter right now.
Well, it was earlier hardcore.
Oh yeah, it was. I bet.
Sure, while it was happening, I bet it was going nuts.
Yeah. There was
Especially
something
so.
else that was happening. There was a ripple effect from the amount of people. I thought I had it, but I guess I don't. It also fucked with the servers for Xbox and Sony. Because the overload of people watching
yeah.
the Twitch app, it basically caused a giant ripple effect where the servers for Microsoft and Sony were actually having issues.
So I wonder what happens. What would happen if you like say
Oh, here it is.
pop into Fortnite now on like PlayStation? Would it just have a connection error and just boot you back?
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
Could you imagine that person that has no idea this was happening? This is their first time
Yeah.
playing it.
Yeah.
I can't wait to play Fortnite. And then it's just like,
Yeah.
no, little Timmy, you can't play Fortnite. Oh, gee whiz.
Fortnite's going.
Yeah.
You killed
earlier,
Fortnite, Timmy.
I just
And according to
all
the
that
pictures, according to the pictures, this event was called the End event. So, we'll see. But yeah, that's the PlayStation Network was experiencing issues on their servers, extreme lag because of the huge
Oh, I bet.
increase of people watching it. Yeah, no, right now if you try to load Fortnite on anything, it doesn't work. You can't log into your Epic account, your Fortnite Epic account. It doesn't work.
And it probably crashed the Epic Game Store because anything will crash the Epic Game Store.
Yeah. So it's
They
been
got
it's
some
been
bangers
going on.
there.
That would be hilarious though, like little kids that were in school when this happened. Not Sunday, never mind.
That's
but,
probably
like,
why they did it
people
on
get-
Sunday.
Yeah, people
Sunday
getting
school?
up. Yeah, that works. People getting up for the day, or they could be at church or something, and they go to log into the game, and it's like and all of a sudden, like they go to their main screen and their screen goes black and they get sucked into a black hole. How freaky would that be?
Yeah.
You're just on the screen with your friends about to load a game, and all of a sudden the screen goes black and a black hole shows up. Like, what the fuck's going on, guys? That would be
Did
wild.
we break it?
But that's the start of the news. James, you go first.
All right. So we got some info on the new PlayStation 5. So this is from the Sony blog. So it's definitely coming out holiday 2020. Some of the things that they are adding is they had a story that was covered by Wired Magazine. So pretty much some of the things is that they're going to redefine basically some stuff with the controller. One of the things that they are adding is haptic feedback to the trigger, or not to the triggers, haptic feedback to the controller. So basically, it's almost like Nintendo's HD Rumble on the Switch, where it gives you a little bit more realistic vibrations of the controller. Probably more vibe motors in there, a little bit more precisionally tuned vibration motors in there. So say you are driving a car in a racing game, and part of the tires go off onto one's on two sets of tires are on the asphalt, another two are on the gravel. The right hand side, or the side that's on the gravel, will vibrate a little bit more realistically. So crashing into a car feels much different than a tackle on a football field. So you get a more sense of variety, makes it a little bit more immersive. Another thing is something called
time they upgraded the Rumble Pack.
I'm really excited about that.
It's something that only the first party games are going to do. So
Oh, really?
I highly doubt third party will do that.
Was that you guys saying it? I might have heard something about this earlier.
I heard it on a different podcast I was
developers-
listening to.
Developers are going to be able to play with it or something?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, developers are going to be able to fully, use that adaptive rumble to give you a more immersive experience.
That's really cool.
So that's why I'm kind of thinking it's mainly going to be a first party thing, because
Yeah.
the next Call of Duty is going to be made on, Xbox, or that Call of Duty is going to be on like Xbox and PlayStation and computer. Well, if the Xbox doesn't have it, why put in something that's only on PlayStation, or the next Grand Theft Auto, and then there's something called adaptive triggers. So basically, it's going to give you a little bit more range of motion with the triggers. Basically, firing down a gun is going to feel different. You're going to put more pressure on it or less pressure on it than like shooting a bow. So
Okay.
Microsoft,
I heard about that. That's cool.
Microsoft kind of did something like that with the Xbox One Elite, where it's used the hairpin triggers to give you a little bit better sense of control depending on what you are using. So there is other things. Other things that they announced is one of the coolest things, in my opinion, is, well, one, they're going to be using 4K Blu-ray discs. So as opposed to how they are now, we're using the regular Blu-ray disc that goes up to, I think, 50 gigabytes. These new Blu-ray discs are going to support up to 100 gigabytes of data on them.
That's crazy.
So
That is nuts.
So it's going to use a little bit better. Well, that immediately means it's going to be a 4K Blu-ray player. So right then and there, that's cool. But that means you can have a lot more stuff on the disc to, give you a little bit better game stuff.
Yeah.
Also talked a little bit more about ray tracing and how the light reflects through water and gives you a little bit better look, more realistic look. Also, probably the big thing is, and the thing that got me the most excited, is their new data management stuff in it. So pretty much with this, what you can do is, instead of downloading the entire game, say you're playing a new Call of Duty. You download the new Call of Duty. Say you don't care about the single player, or say you don't care about the multiplayer. You don't have internet. So, hey, I'm just going to download just the single player to this game. Or, again, say you download everything. You download the complete package. Well, hey, I just beat the campaign for Call of Duty. I'm never coming back to it. I can just delete just the single player part of the game, so I could still have the
Almost
multiplayer.
as if it was a DLC.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's super cool.
Yes.
Yeah, that is pretty neat.
So that's going to be pretty cool. And then I can also imagine that you can have things download in certain ways first. So say again, I don't know why I'm thinking Call of Duty, but
Because they did that.
they did. Yeah, did they?
Yeah, they had the option if you wanted to, if you were more focused towards like the multiplayer aspect. They had, if you wanted to, you could monitor which one would go first. You would have the multiplayer, then the storyline,
Oh yeah,
or vice versa.
I remember.
They started a little bit of that.
Yeah, so like Nate was saying, yeah, if you say you're just you're getting, this is your first Call of Duty, hey, I'm going to play the single player first. So I'm going to download that first, and then while that's finishing downloading, when that finishes, I'm going to start downloading the multiplayer so I can at least get my feet wet, get into like the controls of the game and that kind of stuff. So that's actually pretty cool. I'm really, really excited for that. That's probably it, right now. That's the coolest part about this system. So, I can uninstall shit I don't want. I have
Absolutely.
the choice. Another news: Doom Eternal, the highly anticipated sequel to Doom 2016, was set to come out, I do believe, this month. It has been delayed until March 2020.
Aw.
So they're delaying it to, help build it up, make it a better, more polished game, especially for the Switch version. So that's unfortunate. More PlayStation news. The company Bluepoint, they are the company that did they've been doing a lot of remasters. They did the remaster for Shadow of the Colossus on both PS3 and PS4. And then they also did the Nathan Drake collection on PS4 and Gravity Rush 2 remaster on or the Gravity Rush on PS4. They're making a quote unquote big game. So this is from GameSpot. So they didn't say exactly what it was. They didn't give us any details. But they are going to be making a big PS5 game. So one of the things a lot of people are speculating is a Demon's Souls remake. The game that started it all. A lot of people really like Demon's Souls over the Dark Souls
It's
games
good.
because they did completely change it with Dark Souls. That's a thought. That's a theory. Others are thinking maybe something a little bit more like a more obscure game or smaller game. Not smaller, not like a big game from them. So that's going to be exciting to see. Probably, I would assume they're working on at least a launch window game for the PlayStation 5. I'm going to skip the Blizzard stuff for right now because that's fun.
I was wondering if you were gonna bring that up because I have that on mine too. So
Yep, that's gonna wait. That oopsie's gonna wait. So Google. My initial typing of this, because you guys saw my notes here. Instead of saying so I have here now. Google's making big claims with the Stadia. My initial typing of this was Google's making big ol' lies. So, but I felt that was not as professional. So
That's fair.
let me read this headline. This is from Tech Radar. Google says Stadia will be faster and more responsive than local hardware.
Writing some pretty big checks.
Press X to doubt there, my friends. So basically what they're saying is that down the line, not like launch day or even within that first year, but later down the line, they're going to improve the artificial intelligence in the streaming so it can do predictive button presses. So basically it will predict, hey, there's a wall here. I know this person's going to jump in this area, so I'm going to send that packet of information before they even press that button. So it'll be like 1-to-1. Those are some big-ass claims.
Oh yeah.
Those
Awfully
are
big checks.
big-ass claims. And And to say that they are going to be more responsive than they do on local hardware.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
Ooh, yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know about that one at all. So I saw that. I was like, oh, I have to put this in. I have to put the Stadia stuff in. In more depressing news, there's a new Silent Hill thing.
Okay.
There is.
New Silent Hill thing. It's a fucking pachinko machine, or it's a fucking casino game next.
It's a fucking pachinko.
No, it's not a pachinko machine. It's a slot machine.
No?
It's a slot machine.
Ah.
So
Yeah,
that's the closest thing we've gotten to Silent Hill since PT.
Yeah,
That came
it's
out in
the
2014.
closest you'll
15.
get to playing Silent Hill in the next probably forever.
Next 50
Yeah.
years.
It's only coming out into casinos in Vegas.
Well, that's what was being shown off first.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a casino thing. And then so Konami has its own division of gambling. They have their own
Called
gambling division.
Silent Hill Escape
Yeah.
is what it's called.
So
It's literally just a slot
yep.
game.
that's all it is. It's, so
You got to try to get away. You have to escape.
between this and the realization that we are never getting the Metal Gear Solid 3 remaster that was available on the Metal Gear Solid 3 pachinko machine, it just kills me. I lose, I probably lose at least 15 minutes of my life every time I think about it, just because it's just pure sadness.
Did you hear about the other game that's coming out that we're not getting
Oh God, what
in
the
your
fuck
favorite
is it?
franchise?
What is it? God fucking damn it! I can't deal with this, man.
Resident
What is-
Evil?
So Capcom is releasing a Resident Evil 7
Oh,
VR
yeah.
prequel.
Yeah.
But it's only coming to Plaza Capcom in Tokyo, Japan.
Mhm.
It is called Biohazard 7 Walk Through the Fear. It is a full VR prequel to Resident Evil 7. But it's only coming out at the Capcom, basically, corporate enterprise.
It's going to their Club Sega,
Yeah.
essentially.
So, but yeah, it's a prequel game and it's multiplayer. It's 2 to 4 players.
That would be
Interesting.
fucking rad.
Yeah, it's 2 to 4 players. It's a multiplayer VR game, where basically you are once again get to spend quality time with what is his name?
Bakers?
Patrick Jack. Yeah. You're trapped in a basement and you try to escape.
Nice.
And instead,
VR
if you ever
escape
play-
room. I love it.
If you ever try to
VR
play
escape.
Resident Evil 7 on VR and how horrifying that is, I guess this is a step up.
Oh yeah,
Ooh. I still need to get a VR system. I've never played true VR.
it's good. It's really good.
It's
Like
a
good
very
VR
good
stuff.
time.
In some weird news that other weird news. So there's a big speedrunning community for Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Okay.
A lot of people really like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. It's a good game. It's now free on if you download another fucking launcher for your computer through the Rockstar Game Launcher. So when there's a game that a lot of people love, people tend to speedrun it. The original speedrun, I think it's the any percent speedrun, was about 4 hours long for Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Wow.
That's pretty long, but when you think about how long San Andreas actually is, that's
Long
pretty
game.
short. Yeah. You gotta think, just playing casually, just playing through the story, not even dealing with anything that you don't have to do, that's probably a 30 to 40 hour game. You gotta think.
Nice.
Yeah.
So there was a glitch that was just discovered that dropped that speed run down from 4 hours to a little bit over 30 minutes.
No shit.
And actually, it has dropped again to 26 minutes.
Wow. Talk about glitches people find.
So it's very easy. It's extremely easy to do. So all you need to do is steal a police motorcycle, then park it in your garage just right so where you can drive forward, you'll crash into the wall and flip around. 2, use this bike to start a vigilante mission and at just the right time, then cancel it. 3, kill a drug dealer and then take their $2,000. This isn't essential, but it makes it easier for the steps, or the later steps easier. 4. Avoid vending machines. They reset the in-game counter this whole thing is relying on. 4. Do some burglary minigames while still avoiding vending machines. This done correctly, the game will have burglary OM0, otherwise it will be OM1. You don't get control over what you get. It's just a lucky, just get lucky, lol, and so on until CJ becomes a time traveler. Easy. So pretty much what it does is it
Easy.
Yeah, exactly. Very easy, right? Anyone can do it. My child can do it. Yeah, pretty much you basically just keep repeating those steps over and over again, and it fucks with the game thinking that you are completing missions.
That's like
Completing
saying
story
that
missions.
Bloodborne speed one was easy.
Yeah, or any of the Dark Souls speedruns.
Yeah.
Or any speedrun in general.
Or any speedrun in general. You guys see me try to speedrun Untitled Goose Game. I can't fucking do it. So that was something that's really cool. I can't wait for people to start really. I can't wait for people to start really understanding the glitch more. So probably talk about it more. All right, guys, we've reached a part of this segment where I ask you guys, what should we talk about next? Do we talk about Nintendo and Mario Kart Tour, or do we talk about Blizzard's big old fucking oopsie?
Let's say Blizzard for the end, 'cause that's kind of a big thing.
Okay, so we got one for Blizzard.
Would I be able to touch on something about the PlayStation real quick?
Yeah, go for
Yeah,
it.
go ahead.
So I don't know how truthful this is. I heard it on a podcast that does very similar things as to what we do. They're a bigger
Unacceptable.
podcast.
Fuck
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I know. If I don't listen to our podcast, I'm a fucking traitor. Get it?
I don't listen to our podcast.
But
At least he's following you guys now.
yeah, full follows all around, full circle. But so I don't know if this is full blown factual, but apparently, because I know you were saying there was the 4K Blu-ray discs, but there's also so like I said, I haven't fully blown fact checked this. I saw a couple articles that said it was possibly true, but that they could be going with solid state cartridges instead of full blown discs. What is y'all opinions on that? Because like changing the game entirely, like no more discs. You're
Oh,
buying
no.
essentially
No,
this
because
this M.2 sized cartridge.
no, because they said that they are going to have it also as a 4K player. And
Is that
they said
Fully
clearly
debunked then?
Yeah, they said clearly it was going to be 4K discs, 4K Blu-rays.
Okay.
In the Wired article.
Because I heard about that the other day. It was like 2 or 3 days ago when it was on. Apparently, it was online that that's what they might be doing, but I could be They could have been completely wrong as well.
And also, producing that shit would be super expensive.
Oh yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
stupid.
versus just the CDs.
Yeah, though, like I think the main reason why Sony started using Blu-rays is because they don't have to pay royalty fees because they own most of the
That's
stuff
true.
for Blu-rays.
Yeah.
Unlike Microsoft, who has to pay Sony every time they make a disc.
I got some things before you, if you want to finish. If those are the last two things you have, James.
Those are the last two things I have. Do you want to take a look at Do you want me to report on what's going on the Fortnite live stream? Do you want me to report on the black hole? All right,
Numbers?
this is James here on the black hole.
Okay.
It's still a fucking black hole. Back to
I
you.
was like, I got excited there for a second. I was like, change? Nope.
42,000 people on Twitch are watching a fucking black hole. Back to you guys.
I've been
So
doing
just
it all
one more
day.
really fast thing about what I had just said. Do you know anything about the because where that came from apparently is there were patents found with Sony having cartridges. So I don't know what that's
Vita
about
2.
then.
Vita 2.
Is it the PS Vita 2? Because that's another thing I thought we might talk
No.
about tonight.
No.
No?
No.
Don't want to talk about that.
No,
No.
they're not going to come out
They're
with
not
that.
going to make a Vita 2.
Really? Because I saw a
Yeah.
lot of people like reporting on it.
We'll get
I
the
think-
Vita 2 when the Dreamcast 2 comes out.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
No,
Or when,
Nintendo basically got that
Half-Life
market.
3
and-
drops.
No, Nintendo has that market. to
Nintendo's owned that
themselves.
market since the Game Boy.
But the PSP and the Vita were nice.
Yeah, but it
Yeah,
didn't
it was
sell
pretty
anywhere
nice.
outside of
It's-
Japan or, in the case of the PSP, Europe.
Yeah,
Germany,
it
for
didn't
some
do
reason,
good at
got
all.
super hyped for the PSP Go.
I fucked with my PSP at least.
Oh, yeah, I have a PSP as well. I modded the shit out of it.
Fair enough.
Oh, did you want to get to one of your lists?
Well, let me do a couple of things in news first. I got some bangers here. First one, which is pretty big. So the presidential campaign is full swing right now. Less than a month away, the Democrats vote for who they're having. So in lieu of,
Yes.
well, he's
I know exactly-
campaigning at the same time, but
I know exactly
Um,
what you're saying.
to help his campaign, Donald Trump just joined Twitch.
He's following the footsteps of Bernie
Why?
Sanders.
Yep, Bernie Sanders made an account, and Donald Trump did as well. Donald Trump currently has 40,000 followers within the first couple days. He's
about that
verified.
40,001.
Oh.
I don't. Is it just Trump? I don't know. Let's look it up. I don't actually know. Let me see this. Say what his name is.
That's such a.
Donald
Donald
Trump,
Trump.
420.
He's
Live
the
3 days
best
ago.
troll. I'll give him.
Is that what it is? Is it just Donald Trump?
Yep.
All right, guys.
Followed.
All right, guys. What do you think? What do you think he's gonna stream?
His first live stream will be this Thursday at his rally in Minneapolis.
Yeah, it's just gonna be rallies and stuff.
And
he's
he's
just gonna
going
be
to be
streaming his
streaming
rallies.
Fortnite.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if he did? Like he.
We just need a
He
game
played
of
a couple
president
games.
already.
or
We
what
just
it
need
was.
Page.
we need a president that just streams like video games.
That'd
Like
be awesome.
fuck that Eisenhower like fireside chat or the State of the Union bullshit. I want that shit to happen while someone's like, getting epic kills in Fortnite.
Bernie
there's an
Sanders. Bernie Sanders has 88,000 people.
That's awesome.
He's had his account significantly longer, while Trump's only had his for 4 days and already has 1,000 people.
He's up a lot higher than that now. He has
Oh, is he?
70,000, I think.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
3,000, something like that.
70,001.
His
Yeah, 70,000.
Yeah, his,
72,6001.
that's awesome.
And one.
And the bottom of his thing, you click on it, it takes him to the Trump's campaign website, his store, as well as the one button donates to his campaign.
That's great. That's funny. Oh man, I can get quick access to his Twitter. Oh man.
So yeah, that is. I wanted to bring that up. That was the very first thing I had because I thought that was.
He says, "Wait, if Hunter Biden did nothing wrong, why did he just step down?"
Yo, can we just start a raid on his Twitch chat?
Right?
Let's just
That'd
start
be
raiding
amazing.
Donald Trump. Just everyone
That'd
starts
be
donating
absolutely
$1.
hilarious.
He has those shitty like preset stuff on Streamlabs whenever someone donates. Just a
Jeez.
zombie walking.
I wonder what he has when someone donates money to him.
Probably nothing.
What'd you say? Could
I
you
said
imagine though, if
he
did,
can't
if he had,
make any
Twitch
money from it.
alerts?
That would be freaking hilarious.
He
Oh, I'm
legally
sure-
can't make any money from it.
Oh, it wouldn't matter. He doesn't even give any of his entire pay. He gives his entire paycheck back.
All
He
right.
Yeah, he
donates
gives
his
him the-
entire paycheck.
I guarantee
Being
he thinks
president.
he just did that because, like,
He doesn't
it's
need
for a
it.
fact. It's a whole nother. It's a whole different
platform?
level of platform. There you go for people to reach out.
Yeah,
to
I mean,
people. That's
Bush.
essentially what it is.
Bush was in. There was Bush ads for in Second
God.
Life when that was big.
Okay.
I didn't know
Oh
that.
no, Obama.
He's like, let's appeal to that crowd.
His first.
Okay.
Let's appeal to the furries. Obama, his first election,
envy
he
you.
had a lot of he had some ads like campaign ads. He paid for campaign ads in Second Life.
That's cool.
Huh.
So, like,
Go
all
ahead.
opinions aside with that, good on him. That's
How do you think it's?
that's pretty cool.
What do you think his win ratio in Fortnite is? How many
Not
wins do you
someone
think-
else's. That's for
What do you
sure.
think? How many wins do you think he got in Fortnite?
Are you kidding me? He's fucking flame, dude. He's a professional wall builder. Are you serious?
He's
You cannot even, dude. Don't even try.
Oh, that was on point.
You're getting
Oh my
flamed, dude. Just joining the map, you're already done.
Whoa.
Oh, that was
It's gonna be
absolutely
huge.
He
amazing.
drops walls faster than anyone. He'll have beautiful walls
He's a professional.
with big doors.
That's
That
fucking
was-
grand.
Doors on them.
That was
Big,
absolutely
beautiful
amazing.
doors.
Yeah.
Um.
So to answer your question, it's probably really high up there. He's
Oh, yeah,
probably
that-
he's probably he's had a lot of chicken dinners.
I wonder if he's gonna be at TwitchCon next year.
right?
Yeah,
Just building
Trump
walls.
for TwitchCon 2020.
Yes.
that'd be fucking amazing.
I'll go
funny.
to TwitchCon for that.
3 more things, then we can get to a list. Call of Duty, mobile, it had one of the largest game launches in history.
Did it beat Mario
100
Kart?
had 100 million downloads.
Wow.
This was
Yeah.
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty Mobile, 100 million downloads is the largest download launch in history.
Yeah. Have any of you guys tried it yet?
Oh yeah.
James has.
I
talked-
haven't played it. I don't care.
So I actually
How does it
tried.
play?
Fine. It's Call of Duty just on your phone. It runs perfectly.
Wow.
I actually,
Is it like old maps or anything?
a
Oh,
lot of
that's neat.
Nuketown. A lot of Nuketown.
is Rust in there?
No, not yet at least.
That's depressing.
It's Pretty much the maps I played is Nuketown and the one on the boat, from 4.
Oh yeah.
Okay, fuck, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Was it
I know what
Shipwreck?
you're talking
No.
about.
Fuck.
Yeah, but it's on the yacht.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's yeah. I think that's the name of the map. Yeah.
No, it's I'll remember. I'll
Well,
say it
anyway.
at some point in a
Yeah.
random area.
Well, anyway, I did a little experimenting today. Turns out, you cannot play that game on mobile with a mouse.
How would you play it? With a
Bluetooth.
mouse on
I-
a phone.
I-
Oh yeah,
I-
Bluetooth.
Or I just plugged in USB-C to USB-C to USB-A and then just plugged a mouse in. I did it at work today. We were so fucking
Okay.
bored. Miller did it, and
That's
I was
awesome.
like,
We were
I'm gonna
bored at
try
work.
doing it.
To put that in perspective, the week prior, Mario Kart Tour launched, had 90 million downloads. End up becoming a huge failure, and everyone hates it. Fast forwarding 1 week, and Call of Duty Mobile had 100 million, beating that. So that's huge, huge for the mobile industry. Apex Legends. It's been about a week and a half now, 2 weeks, I think, since season 3 came out.
People still play
Um,
Apex. It's been a
Yeah,
week.
it's
It's been a few days
Some people do.
after the season dropped. People still play Apex.
yeah, it's actually
Hijacked.
getting raving reviews.
Hijacked. Yep.
It's getting some crazy reviews. The first thing they were doing next week is the first patch. The first thing that is happening is the charge rifle is getting nerfed. The
Yep,
power of
already.
it's getting cut in half.
Already.
Basically, the charge rifle is a laser beam that basically loads and launches, and if you hit it direct on, you can immediately kill somebody in one
So the
shot.
Spartan rifle.
Pretty
Jesus.
much. Yeah. Actually,
Yeah.
pretty much. The Spartan rifle. Except
Thanks,
this one.
Halo.
Except this one, when you charge it up, it shoots a beam that actually hurts people. And
Yeah,
then
if you
it,
have
Oh.
while it's charging, if you place the beam and you aim it at somebody, it actually takes 25 damage each time it touches them.
Nice.
So then it launches the beam and it does anywhere from 100 to 190 damage based
That's
on where
insane.
you shoot it, and you only have 200 health. So, and that's if you have a max shield.
That's
So,
crazy.
yeah, So yeah, they are
Goddamn.
nerfing that as well as they are launching a training mode.
oh, nice. Good.
Not to be confused with the
Tutorial.
tutorial. Essentially, this mode is an open world that has every single equipped, every single gear, gun, every single hop
Good.
from normal to gold, and you can equip it to any gun, so you can train and practice with every single hop, and
Good.
basically get familiarized with which ones you like, what combos you like.
That's what that game really needed because, and I'm sure you could choose all the different heroes that you have.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
mean, that's one thing that I really didn't like about it up until now because I felt comfortable with Lifeline because I played Lifeline in the tutorial, and that's all I know how to play.
Yep.
I don't know the
Fair
ults
enough.
of everyone.
Yep. So now it's basically opening to every character, as well as you can, like I said, you can literally use every gun. You can equip any, like the extended mag, the hop, whatever, to any single gun, to familiarize yourself with everything from basic to gold, which is
I
pretty
love
cool.
loot.
That will be releasing within the next month or so.
Nice.
So
Nice.
that's kind of awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And right now they are doing a Halloween event.
Spooky.
Basically, like there's different areas in it that's kind of it's called Fight or Fright. They release
Clever.
like haunted, like Halloweenish looking skins
That's
if you
dope.
if you get certain achievements.
Overwatch. Nice.
Yeah, pretty much, which is pretty cool.
That is super dope.
Lifeline is actually the heart of it. Her
Best girl.
what is the healing thing?
Yeah.
You can unlock in a Halloween version of that, as well as laser drumsticks.
Nice.
So she's basically the vocal point of Fight or Fright. If you unlock everything, you get her legendary robot thing, her healing drone, and you get, like I said, you get laser drumsticks, which is pretty cool. That's it for Apex Legends. Oh, also the key vaults are open.
Oh, nice.
Which the key vaults are now open, which release gold equipment. And if you're familiar with those flying drones that have like those balls, I don't know if you remember, James. We didn't
Yep,
play it that
I
much,
remember.
but you have to shoot those down, and a key will randomly appear, and then you have to go find which which vault is for that key.
Nice.
So, which is kind of cool. Two more things, and then we'll get into the countdown. The Simpsons Hit or Run, hit and run. For those who remember
Great
that game.
game. Great game. Great GTA clone.
Fantastic game.
The producer says it's potentially getting a reboot
That'd be cool.
I'll be
or
hyped.
remastered.
I'd be behind it.
So
Best Simpsons
I
game
can-
ever made.
it's in talks. They haven't said whether or not if it's true or
Worst
not,
nightmare,
but it is in talks. So that'll be pretty cool. The last thing before we get into what
nothing.
No.
Me and James just having a nod off.
Steam will soon let you play local multiplayer games over the internet.
That's cool.
You've been able to do that for a while, just FYI.
Have you?
Yeah.
It says it doesn't launch until October 21st.
Hitachi, I think it is. I think it's called. It's an app. It's basically a secondary app that you'd have to download.
Steam, this thing says Steam is preparing to launch a new remote to play. It's called Remote Play Together feature, which will let you play local multiplayer games over the internet with friends as though you were in the same room.
Well, that's good.
Valve announced a new functionality to develop via the Streamworks website. The feature is planned to be released October 21st. Remote Play Together has potential to open local multiplayer games up to a much wider audience by making them playable to anyone who doesn't have people they can play with nearby.
That's pretty cool. I can dig it. I
That's
approve.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now, before I get into one of the things, it's a movie one.
Are we gonna look at the? Are we gonna look at the? Are we gonna go back to the black hole? No.
Well, we can do that.
Tune on in, James.
All right, James here at the black hole. There is currently 38,991 viewers looking at another fucking black hole. Back to you guys at the studio.
What could they possibly
James.
be doing?
Hold on,
James, is the hole still black?
hold on, let me check. Black is my soul there, Jeff. Back to you.
All right.
Thanks for the update. Everyone says it's the downtime, but the downtime for them usually only lasts an hour to 2 hours.
Yeah, this is
No.
crazy.
Well, I mean, they're completely remaking the game, apparently.
yeah, but you figure they would have been working on that for like
Exactly,
What, they
'cause
just started it? Like, get the fuck
Apex
out of
did
here.
that. Like they went right from an event right into their new game, like
It's crazy.
seamlessly.
Well, hey, but hold on. Wait a second there, Chief. This is Fortnite
Yes,
we're
sir.
talking about. This
Huh?
is Fortnite. It's gotta build the tension, man.
It's
gotta be
building a lot of attention.
It's gotta be a performer, man. You gotta build that tension.
I mean, they're definitely getting some attention, that's for sure. I can't promise it's all positive, but it's there.
Hey, any
Um,
publicity is good publicity, my dude.
Oh yeah,
Facts.
They
That's why
say.
we got 500 people to scream Nate's a bitch at Warped Tour.
exactly.
We 100% did that too. I'm not even joking.
That's amazing. I love it. So the Joker once again is #1 box office movie in the
Hell
world,
yeah.
destroying.
really?
Yep,
Hell
destroying
yeah.
box office records. The largest second week for a rated R movie in history, and also for what's considered a horror drama movie, because they kind of like in the same level.
Bane, yeah.
It's definitely uncomfortable, that's for sure.
The second
Good.
largest October release in history, so it's just knocking down the doors. Going with that, Jared Leto. Who remembers him from Suicide? The
Some
Joker.
sort of
Not a bad
Suicide
Joker.
Squad. Some
Uh,
sort
yeah, I
of
thought he was a cool
Suicide
guy.
Squad.
It has been reported that he has basically alienated himself and has been extremely upset of the move that he wasn't cast again as the Joker, and Warner Brothers essentially just cut contact with him. It has been reported that he called them multiple times asking when he is going to be getting the contract that he signed. Basically said that he was going to play the Joker for the foreseeable future.
Warner
And they
Brothers
just-
just left him on red. He
Yep.
goes,
That's
hey,
fucked.
he goes, hey, you up? And they just
Yeah.
leave him on red.
So yeah, essentially they just ignored all of his and did not tell him. And then he found out on Twitter that Joaquin Phoenix was now playing the new.
That's-
Was not told by anybody, and he found out on Twitter.
That's as
Yeah.
bad as David Hayter
Yeah.
not coming back to be Solid Snake for Metal Gear Solid 5, or Snake for Metal Gear Solid 5. He found out on Twitter because, like, they just announced that Kiefer Sutherland was going to be on it, and he's like, what the fuck?
Yep.
And then he tries calling
That's so
Kojima,
bad.
and Kojima just leaves him on red.
Yep. So
That
yeah,
pisses
he's
me
been-
off at Warner Brothers, honestly.
So basically, he's been alienated himself because if you recall rumors when this happened, basically he method acted. He gave characters. He gave Margot Robbie a rat.
Yep,
He
live
gave-
rats.
He gave somebody a pig's head, like an actual pig's head.
A full-blown
basically-
gutted pig.
Yeah, because he was that character. He acted like the character off screen, on screen. The whole entire time he was filming, he did not change the way he talked, the way he acted.
Mhm.
He acted as the Joker the whole time, keeping that persona, that psychopath aura of his character. He basically took what
You look displeased, Jeff.
Alienated is a perfect word, because I swear to God, if any of you guys ever send me a fucking pig's head, probably
That's
not.
That's a great fucking actor, though. Like, to method
Probably won't
act,
be.
it's insane.
Yeah, I understand method acting. I understand it very well, but you don't send your your friends severed animal limbs or heads.
I mean, like,
yeah, that was
That's you can method act, but you don't need to drag your friends along for the journey. Like
he
Jesus.
had to be the most uncomfortable person, and like
Well-
making everyone else uncomfortable would do
Right.
that for sure.
well, that's why I said alienated is a great word for
Yeah,
it.
yeah, that's true.
I would alienate the fuck out of somebody who was sending me animal carcass pieces.
but he's
You'd be
So
nonplussed.
basically didn't.
I ain't got no Mr. Potato Head over here. I'm not sticking it together. Like, so what am I supposed to do with this? How do you even get rid of a pig's head? Like you just throw
Just-
it in the dumpster?
Yeah,
Just
Yeah,
leave it
I
on the
think they
street.
did.
Someone will get rid of it.
But yeah, he basically.
Oh, that'd be brutal.
Yeah, so he is not he's not done anything or really talked to anybody just because he's felt some kind of way about this. And I think now seeing the success of this movie,
Yeah.
you know for a fact that it's gonna affect you even more now. It's like this could have been me. Like
Yeah.
what the hell? It was supposed to be me.
Of course he's
blatantly
upset.
not
He's got a fucking storage unit full of severed animal parts. Like, yeah, he's
Yeah.
upset.
What am I gonna do with all these animal parts?
So he basically feels that he got into the mindset and did all of this for nothing.
It's genuinely mentally damaging to method act. Like,
Yeah.
it will fuck you up. 'Cause
And
I don't
it
know if you
has-
guys are like. So
Oh, so no, it's also been rumored now due to the huge success, despite saying there's not going to be any more. Todd Phillips and Joaquin Phoenix have mentioned that they want to potentially continue doing this based off of the huge success. It was reported that they weren't, but they have not ruled the possibility of continuing on with this.
It's so weird that the dude that directed The Hangover.
Yeah,
this movie.
The Hangover. What other movies? Road Trip.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the one where they a frat house with Will Ferrell and all them.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
With
what the
him
hell
and
is that
what
one?
was it? With him and Zach Efron.
No.
No,
When he
oh,
was,
no,
you're
no.
my boy,
You're
Blue.
talking about
You're my
Neighbors
boy.
Oh, yeah.
when it's Zac Efron and Seth
Oh,
Rogen.
Seth Rogen.
No,
that's something.
the one where Will Ferrell's like, "You're my boy, Blue." Like with the one where I can't remember the name of
Yeah,
it.
they go to college and
What?
it's the frat house.
Yeah, like they own a it's an older movie. I
don't
can't
know
remember
that
what the
one.
hell it was called.
I can't
But
remember
it's
what it's
that-
called.
Todd Phillips, he was actually one of the because he did all comedies. He was actually in every single one. He makes
Too
he
bad I
makes a
don't know
ca-
what he looks like.
he makes a cameo in all of his movies. I don't think he did this one.
Oh, he was
I
in
can't
War
think of-
Dogs. And A
That
Star
was a
Is
good movie.
Born.
What is that movie? Hold on, let's see.
I'm looking it up right
IMDb.
now.
While you guys are looking it up, I just want to make a quick comment.
Yeah,
So
go ahead.
here's the fucking thing, and this is gonna
He did
start off hot.
Borat.
And, okay. This is gonna start off hot and it's gonna end hot. I am sick and fucking tired of Warner Brothers not knowing when to quit. You had a banger of a movie, but you're gonna drag it out and beat the horse to death. It's
Yep.
already dead. It was a great movie. It had massive success, and it didn't end with anywhere to go unless they're gonna build. Okay, I don't want to say this for anyone else because they haven't seen the movie, unless they're gonna build off of the ending. But why would you do that unless you're gonna bring Robert Pattinson, the Batman that he's gonna become into this universe? Because obviously it's Gotham. That's not spoiling anything. Batman's in Gotham.
Yeah.
Shocker. But it's just media companies need to know when to quit. They had a movie that was phenomenal. It ended on a fantastic note. It ended where it's supposed to end. They did not, realistically, in my opinion at least, and I know you saw the movie too, Jeremy, so you can too, input, and take. But where it ended, there wasn't room for expansion. Like, he ended where
Yeah.
it should have ended. In theory, like the scene right before the last scene when he's running down the hallway, because that's not giving anything away, it's a fucking hallway is going down.
Yeah, and it's in the previews too, isn't it?
Yeah. Like, if they would have had that as the ending and not the pan out of the Gotham Street, good, great. There's room for more. But there was the pan out of the street that left everything you want for an entirely different thing.
Yep.
That's not connected to this. This was a good prequel. It was a good one shot, but that is it. Not even a prequel. That's the wrong wording. This is a good one shot for.
We'll see if it
Just to
actually
leave it
happens
there.
or not. But
But
Yeah.
Joaquin on interview said, "I am not playing this character again." Like, it blows my mind.
hopefully he sticks with it. You
So-
find it? I found it,
yeah,
James.
Old school.
Yep, old school.
I have not
Frank
seen
the
that.
Frank the Tank. That was a good one. And also keeping with the box office, Gemini Man, Will Smith's movie where he plays himself and a version that is 30 years younger than himself. Full CGI, Fresh Prince of Bel Air looking Will Smith. It tanked. It did awful.
I want to see it.
Well, if they would have had him actually be the Fresh Prince, it probably
I
would have
know.
been way better.
Uncle Phil.
Yeah.
So
Hey, Joffrey.
With that, here is a list of the top 25 biggest box office bombs ever.
Hey, you're doing
Number
the Fortnite
25,
games.
Green Lantern.
Oof. In
Movie-
that movie's defense, the writing was bad. The movie was good. I liked it. I didn't hate it as much as everyone else does.
the total gross of that movie was $116 million.
That's not great.
No.
Not great at all.
Number 24, Gods of Egypt.
Oh yeah,
that movie was great.
that movie was a big flop.
It says it was so bad we don't want to put the money on here. Those are the guys.
I gotta
Um,
check that out.
Number 23, which kind of, I guess, Spider-Man 3.
That movie was good too.
So
don't care
I
what
don't think
anybody
it's necessarily going off of revenue, but going
Right.
off of, because if you think this was the end of that Spider-Man era, because a lot of people this movie thought there was too much going on at one time.
Oh, there was.
too many villains.
Quick
Well,
question.
It's going off probably how much money it lost in
Yeah.
the box office.
How much did you say the movie before Gods of Egypt made?
It didn't say. Like, I don't think it's actually going um off of revenue.
Okay, I was gonna say because Gods of Egypt has a gross, like obviously it's not great, but 150.70 million. Like obviously that's not great because they probably put way more into it, but like I think you said something about 116 million. That's made more than that, which confuses me.
116
lost.
was
Yeah, it's true.
um was
Green Lantern.
fucking
Lantern.
Lantern, but it's just going off of what are considered flops.
Yeah, that's fair.
Number 22, The Lone Ranger.
Oh, yep.
That made a whopping $89 million.
Oof. Oof.
Johnny Depp's lowest movie in all time.
That probably barely paid for the marketing.
Yeah. One sign.
Is there a... I won't say it on here.
What?
Next page.
All right, next page.
Shit's going so slow. Okay, number 20. I don't remember how to say this. Gilla, Gigil. It's Jennifer. It's Jennifer Lopez's movie. It's with her and Ben Affleck.
Okay.
Gilga or something like that. Jilly, that's what it is. It's got a 6% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oof.
Yeah, that hurts.
Oof.
Ben Affleck's ego, I can hear it.
Oof.
Hang on.
Just gonna sit in silence while he's
I know, right?
doing whatever.
I'm
I
debating
personally
to do
like
something
Gods
with
of
my
Egypt.
chat or not.
Huh?
I'm debating on to do something with my chat or not.
Do it.
Blade Runner, not number 19. Blade Runner 2049.
Yep, that was a huge flop in the box office. Great,
I
fantastic.
thought a lot of people liked it.
Oh, it was,
did
but
too.
it cost a lot of money to make.
And
To be fair, that movie in general was a cult. It was a cult movie, so like it's not gonna make good money in the beginning.
And
Gotcha.
the one question everyone was
Oh,
like,
yeah,
why would you make a
Scott Pilgrim.
sequel 30 years after the original?
Fantastic movie though.
That's actually a good example. Scott Pilgrim did terrible at the
Oh,
box
yeah.
office,
Fight
but
Club.
it's like, yep, that's
Yeah.
another one.
Fight Club got its cult acclaim because of syndication.
And Breakfast Club fucking was terrible in theaters. One of the biggest movies I've ever heard of ever. Now.
Yeah.
Like I've seen that movie at least a good 7 to 8 times.
Oh yeah, Breakfast Club is a great movie.
Thank you, Mom.
Breakfast Club-
What?
He said, thank you, Mom. Seen that movie 1,000 times.
I'm assuming without your consent, just had to
Yeah.
watch it.
That one in Greece.
I've never actually fully watched Grease. I'm not
Grease
even
is
gonna lie.
good.
Get the fuck out
It
of
is
here.
good. It is
I've seen
good.
Footloose. Kevin Bacon's dope.
Yeah, but Grease is better.
So number 18, Cold Pursuit. Liam Neeson, a company basically tried to take Taken and make it into a different movie. He played a character who was a scientist who was
Not a
disfigured and
scientist.
left for dead by a group of thugs.
Hmm.
So, and then basically he has to go kill the thugs. In a
You stole
sense.
my test subject.
Sometimes
will
that's what
beat
you
you.
gotta
What
do.
the fuck?
And
Walker, you just let me know whenever you're looking at chat. I can always go back over to and report on the black hole. You just let me know whenever, man. Or
What the fuck?
you guys just let me know whenever. Long string of silence. I can always go over.
Yo, so
Yeah.
actually, no,
Actually, you
I'll ask you
should
after
go.
stream. Never mind.
Yeah,
Here,
how is that? How is the black hole doing over there?
yeah, do that.
All right.
Talk about the black hole for
All
a
right,
second.
James Skelzity here over at the Black Hole. 49,242 people are watching. Still a black hole. Back to you guys in the studio.
Okay.
Nope. We're up. There we go.
I wonder how it's gonna end. Like, is everybody gonna get sucked back through it or something?
How
with
do
a
you make
white
someone
hole.
a mod?
You need me to mod?
How do you
Just
make someone a mod?
slash
Right click.
slash their name.
Yeah.
Slash mod their name
And what?
in the
Chat.
chat.
In my
James
chat?
is a mod on my channel.
I'm a mod on your channel.
Yeah, you are.
Well, also on Walker's channel.
Oh. So I can assist if need be.
Mm-hmm. So that black hole, am I right? Let me head
Oh,
back on over
That
there.
black
like-
hole. Is it still black, James? Is it pure black?
Oh, wait. Hold on, guys. Wait.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
It's still a black hole.
Oh man.
That's insane.
Still a black hole.
Unfucking believable.
I know,
honestly.
right? You know, my favorite thing about this black hole, is how black it is. You know, I
Yeah.
mean, it really just shows you the only thing that you can see. You know, when they say you stare into the darkness, the darkness stares back at you. This is what they're talking about. This black hole right here. You know, I can almost see myself in the blackness.
Do you guys know of any other games that do things like that?
Nope.
Kind of like in-game events. I think Fallout did it for like
Nothing
I
to
think for
this. Nothing to this
yeah, nothing
scale.
like
though.
live. Yeah, no
Yeah, not
live
that
event.
level. I want
Yeah.
to say GTA 5 had a couple small time ones. I think I could be wrong on GTA 5 Online.
Okay.
Yeah, that's.
Talk about your one piece of news, and we'll get back to the countdown here in a second.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me. My piece of news.
Yeah, you had.
All right, let's talk about Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Mario Kart real quick. So, Mario Kart has done some really shitty things recently.
Is this the mobile one?
Yes, this is the mobile one.
I had a customer come in today, and he wanted, or a couple days ago, and he was like, "Something's wrong with this game."
Wait,
Everything
what?
is.
Guess what game it was?
What game?
Mario Kart. He couldn't figure out how to play it with his friends. He's
Yeah,
like,
you
"It says
can't.
it's multiplayer, but you can't.
It's
but I can't get
not.
it. I can't figure out how to
Not
get to play
yet.
with my friends." Yeah, that's what I told him. I was like, we were just talking about this in the podcast last week.
Yeah.
That
So-
you can't. It's just time trials. He's like, "What? Time trials? That's not multiplayer." I'm like, "That's what we were talking about."
That exact thing.
Yeah,
So,
that's what we said.
oh, whoa, okay.
Whoa.
So on the right here, this is from the Gamer,
Okay.
but on the right here, that's trending. The Pocket Monsters manga is ending after 23 years in publication.
No shit.
Yeah, wow.
Hmm.
So the manga's done. All right. So Mario Kart World Tour just dropped a new update. That it's called the Tokyo Tour update. As brand new tracks in addition to carts and exciting new characters into the game. Drop rates suck. Big fucking whoop. The big thing is the Diddy Kong pack, where you get some gems to buy stuff, you get a ticket for something, and you get Diddy Kong. Do you guys want to guess how much it costs to buy essentially Diddy Kong in this video game that is free to play
For your phone.
for your phone?
Probably something stupid.
Shot in the
Like
dark.
$5-10.
Nope. Jeff, do you have a guess?
$1?
Oh God, please tell me it's what is it, like $29.99 or some crazy shit like that?
Walker, do you have a guess?
Jesus.
I'm gonna guess $30
can't-
too.
All right. What would you guys
Jeez.
say for the low price you can get gems, Donkey Kong, and a ticket for the price of $39.99?
What?
Wow.
All
That's
right.
insane.
Hold up.
They're not doing
Hold
it
the
right.
phone there, Chief. Hold the phone. It gets
We're
better.
not done yet.
We ain't done yet. Guess how much you can go to the store right now and buy Mario Kart 8 for the Nintendo Switch.
$59.99.
Probably $30.
$49.99. So you can either A, buy this racer some fucking all money and whatever the fuck a Toad ticket does, or
James,
for
they're just trying to
$10
catch up, bro.
for
They're just trying to
$10
catch up.
more. I don't care if they're
EA.
trying to catch up. I don't care. Nintendo was supposed to be the chosen one, damn it. They weren't supposed to do this.
Psych.
You're supposed to-
$10 more. They were supposed to bring fucking order to the video game force.
Not lead it into darkness.
Not leading into the fucking black hole, which is
You were the
which,
chosen one.
which is still
I loved you.
It's still a fucking black hole. I see
You are
Nintendo.
brother,
Hold on,
Nintendo.
wait. I see something in the black hole. It's fucking Nintendo. Leading the game industry into it.
Oh my god.
That
Fuck
is
off.
amazing. That is literally amazing. Okay, so going back to the list. Sorry, I had to do something with my stream. I sent you guys pictures.
Yep, I saw it.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
So number 17, most biggest box office flop in history, A Wrinkle in Time. Based off of a very good movie, a very good book actually, flopped. Reese Witherspoon didn't do good at all.
Nope.
Disney movie that didn't do good.
Whoa.
I forgot about this movie, but it makes sense that it flopped. Dudley Do Right.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Don't remember that.
Brandon Fraser is Park Ranger.
Oh, I think
I
I,
don't
know
remember
what.
many Brendan Fraser
I
things.
think I know what number one
Mummy.
is.
Dudley Do Right did under $10 million in the box office.
All right,
Jesus.
let's do lightning round because we still got other stuff to talk about.
The website sucks.
Oh, great.
Number 15, Ballistics. Ballistic Eeks versus Serve. I have no idea what that even is.
Okay. Sure.
Number 14, Ben-Hur.
Oh yeah, Ben-Hur was a flop, but it's a lot of people like it.
Number 13, another Disney movie that flopped.
Whoa.
Tomorrowland.
Oh yeah.
I vaguely remember.
The movie, what cost over $200 million to make, and it only did about $82 million, causing a loss of about $160.
So it was during the time when Disney was making movies based off of rides, like
Yep.
Pirates of the Caribbean. But Pirates of the
Yep.
Caribbean became a huge franchise.
So we'll see what happens with, speaking of movies that doing that, the Jungle.
They based those off of rides?
Yeah, the Jungle Pirates of the Caribbean was a ride at first, and now they just trailer.
Haunted Mansion too.
Yeah,
as well.
No
Haunted Mansion.
shit. Okay.
Yeah, they just released the Jungle Cruise. Jungle Cruise is the ride that literally through the middle of. You're on a boat. So the trailer just launched with The Rock.
Nice.
Number 12, the original American Idol winner, from Justin to Kelly.
Oh yeah.
The movie that Kelly Clarkson and Justin Bernardi, the runner-up, made. Hilarious. Number 11, Timeline. It's based off a book by Michael Crichton. I don't know who that is. It's got the late Paul Walker in it. And it's next page. Number 10, The Family Stone. Family Stone doesn't really say what that's about. Look
It's
it
a
up.
movie that did shit.
Number 9, Cowboys versus Aliens.
Oh yeah, that was a flop.
I
Well,
vaguely remember. Oh, that was Daniel Craig. Yeah, I never saw it. I heard of from the people who saw it.
Daniel
So-
Craig
so-
and Harrison Ford.
So hold on, real quick. Let me just plug real quick. All right, go to youtube.com/People8Studios. On there, you'll see an old video that my buddy made for my channel where he reviews Cowboys versus Aliens. Back to you guys.
Number 8, All Eyes on Me. It is an actor. Basically, it's Tupac Shakur. The movie is essentially about him.
Is it a biopic?
No,
Okay.
I guess it was just absolutely horrible. Many felt it didn't portray what the rapper stood for and the power behind his music. Number 7, Triple X, State of the Union.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was a movie. Forgot they made a sequel to Triple X.
And they made a third one when he came
Yeah,
back.
they did.
I heard that one was
Um,
good.
Number 6, Evan Almighty.
I love that movie.
Bruce
Wasn't
Almighty
It was
bad,
so
better.
good.
Nowhere near as good as Bruce Almighty, though.
Oh yeah.
Number 5, Truth About Charlie. I don't even know what this
Nothing.
even is.
Never heard
Mark
of it.
Wahlberg, one of Mark Wahlberg's
Marky Mark.
original movies.
Back post Funky Bunch.
Yeah.
Mr. Bunch.
Number 4, Jack Frost.
Oh yeah, yeah, that wasn't a good movie.
Oh, is that Keaton?
Yeah,
Yeah.
where he becomes Jack Frost.
Didn't that become a cult classic? Like I heard a lot of people like that movie afterwards and stuff.
Are you sure you're not thinking of Santa Claus starring Tim Allen?
No, that movie was great too. But like, maybe it was just in like my family and like the surrounding people. Like a lot of people seemed to like that movie when I was young, at least.
Are you sure you're not thinking of Santa Claus 3, Jack Frost?
That movie was great too, but no, I'm talking about the movie with the it has the white and bluish background. It's all snow, and it has a picture of Jack Frost
Yeah,
right on
that's
the
him.
right in front of it.
Yeah, that's that. Number 3, Mortal Engines.
That movie was
Um,
cool, in my opinion.
It's a movie based on a comic book series, Mortal Engines. It
like
didn't do the
super speed punk, like steampunk. That's the one I'm thinking.
what
I
Mortal
think you're
Engines.
thinking Sucker Punch.
Okay, that might be what I'm thinking.
It was a
Uh,
2-hour-long action video.
Yeah, basically.
Number 2, another Disney flop. John Carter, which is considered one of the biggest flops in history. It lost over $250 million for.
Jeez.
F in chat.
Yep.
Can I guess what
It
number
only-
1 is?
Yeah.
Well, continue what you were gonna say.
Something that did worse than that.
Yeah. There's one movie that did worse than that.
Is
I
it?
guess depending on who you talk to, I guess John Carter and a lot of. But
Is it Titan AE?
no.
Oh, what the fuck? Bullshit. Go ahead.
It is
Titan AE.
Ishtar, Ishtar. It's with Dustin Hoffman.
Ishtar.
Ishtar.
Oh, okay.
Ishtar. Many people say Ishtar is not just the worst movie ever made, actually the worst movie ever made. It included Dustin Hoffman and Betty. Movie critics tore this movie apart. Had a ridiculous plot and overall terrible. The CGI was among the ever done. The film did so poorly that the director never directed a movie ever since, and it came out 35 years ago.
Damn.
Yep. F. F in chat.
Can
A little
we
bit
get
of an
F in
understatement
chat
with that
for the
one.
Fallen Brothers?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Can we get an F in chat for Ishtar?
Ishtar?
F.
F.
Okay, and that is my current.
Okay.
Let's talk about some Blizzard boycotts, shall we?
Holy shit, Blizzard did an oopsie. Oopsie alert, oopsie alert. There's a fucking oopsie alert. All right. So, as we all know, there's shit going on in Hong Kong.
Yep.
So, for those who don't know, a lot of riots going on in Hong Kong. Liberate Hong
Yeah.
Kong, all that good stuff. China trying to keep them down, and Hong Kong is going like, screw you, man. So, there was a pretty big article, or pretty big Hearthstone tournament that happened. Let me look up the name of the dude that won it. This is from The Verge. I got most of this stuff from.
Chung Nung Wai.
Yeah,
Chung
there
Nung
you go.
Wee.
Or Blitzchung, as he's known.
Blitz
So,
Chung.
he won the tournament, and I think he got, what was it, like $10K?
Yeah.
$10,000 from it. So, not a bad little amount. So, they interviewed him after he won. And one of his things that he said was, liberate Hong Kong. Screw you, China. Heck you. And the announcers immediately knew shit was going to happen. They ducked underneath their monitors and were like, "Oh God, don't associate us with him." So what Blizzard did was,
And this is one of the biggest
I
Hearthstone
think I've heard about this.
competitive players. He's a Hearthstone pro player,
Mhm.
one of the biggest in the.
Yep.
Like basically, when he streams and everything, like hundreds of thousands of people watch him. That's how big he is.
He's huge. He's like the biggest.
To put it in context behind everything
Yeah.
right now.
So
Makes Blizzard a ton of money.
So he few things happen. One, they take away his earnings from the thing.
Blizzard calls him up like right after and they tells him all this on the phone.
They take away his earnings of like 10K. They ban him for an entire year
From playing the game or streaming it and everything.
That's crazy.
And so he's like, okay, I deserve that. All right. And then Blizzard has the fucking gall to completely disassociate themselves and fire both of the commentators that interviewed him.
What the
All they did
That's so ridiculous.
was say, "What are you thinking right now?" He goes, "Liberate Hong Kong." They're scared out of their minds because they know that's bad. So then Blizzard cuts those two as well. They get rid of them. They sack them.
Wow.
Two people that were completely they did not
Neutral.
say anything about the situation. They were in full damage control when he said it because you could obviously see him in the video.
There you go, all you fans of socialism. There it is, right there for you. You can have it.
So
That's it. That's a perfect example of.
Hashtag boycott Blizzard.
It's insane, yeah.
I'm still gonna play Overwatch to tell you the truth.
I know, me too.
Well, that's what then sparked this next thing.
then
Breathe,
Blizzard.
son.
Then Blizzard made a statement about it, saying that two Taiwanese casters ducked behind their monitors to be associated with Chung. However, on October 8th, Blizzard announced it would be taking punitive actions against Chung for violating Rules Section 6.10, engaging in an act that, in Blizzard's sole discretion, brings you into public dispute, offending a portion of the group or the public, or otherwise damage Blizzard's image. Fine and dandy. So he's completely okay with it. He's like, I had it coming to me. But here's a few things that is wrong with this. Well, one of Activision Blizzard's biggest investors is Tencent. Tencent Media or Tencent Corporation. They're a Chinese company that makes a lot of video games and invests in a lot of video games. So, of course, they're going to, appease their stockholders and stuff like that, and majority share owners. So they cut that, and they do a huge apology on social media, saying, although we endorse his right to free speech, we do not endorse what he said. I'm paraphrasing, of course. Pretty much saying we're okay that he's allowed to say what he wants, but there's going to be actions towards that. They wrote an even longer post to one of the Chinese social media accounts that said, basically, yeah, no, this dude's a piece of shit. No one likes him. He's an idiot. Long live Mao. Then it came out that at Blizzard's headquarters, one of their core values is being able to speak your mind. Being able to speak your mind with no repercussions.
Okay.
So, good on you, Blizzard, for that one. Now, Blizzard is trying to backpedal, and they're trying to recover. So, This is from the WAPO, Washington Post. Basically, what they did is, let's see
They
here.
reduced his sentence.
Yep, to 6 months, and he should receive his prize money of. Okay, so they're saying that basically they're going to give his money back, and then also they're reducing his sentence to, I think, 6 months.
6 months, and they're banning him for 6 months, but not a year.
Uh-huh. Okay.
They actually interviewed. Go ahead, James. You can
So
keep going.
Tencent owns 5% of Blizzard, Activision Blizzard. So that's a huge amount. That's a huge shareholder. This also comes on the tail end of the NBA, the Houston Rockets getting into huge flack because the owner of the Houston Rockets kind of talked in supporting the Hong Kong in their kind of, down with the man. To the point where China was super butthurt, so they canceled all broadcasts of the Houston Rockets G League affiliate teams being broadcasted in their minor league, being broadcasted in China. One of the PR guys from the NBA made a statement apologizing. The Houston Rockets made a post apologizing, and even James fucking Harding, one of the players for the Houston Rockets, also made an apology to appease our Chinese overlords.
Yeah, they Tencent actually came out in an interview saying, because they actually own part of Epic Games, saying Epic supports everyone's right to express their rights. Epic Games says that we would banish or punish a Fortnite player or contact a curator for speaking about those topics. And questions as to why Blizzard's done is
super fucked up.
Yep. So they actually interviewed him and asked him what he's going to do, and he said 6 months he believes is still too long. He wishes to consider, and especially consider the penalty caster. They asked him if he's still going to play Hearthstone following the ban. He's take the next side if he is going to stay as a player or not. I haven't played Hearthstone since the incident, and I have no idea when I will go back to it. Essentially, if he stops playing it, there's going to be a big chunk of money that they're going to lose because he essentially, like I said, is the one, if not the biggest, Hearthstone draw in the world. So yeah, we'll see what happens there.
Who needs free speech? Am I right?
Yeah, I know.
What is free speech, honestly?
Exactly.
Speaking of, do you have anything more on that, James?
No, I do have a black hole on the screen though.
There you go. Speaking of Tencent, one more quick list here, and then I think the top 25 largest public companies per revenue by game, or game revenue companies in the world last year. Non-hardware sales. Number 25, Capcom. They did $809 million. Capcom. Number 24, Sega, 830.
Yep.
Number 23, Perfect World, which I don't know what that is.
They are a Chinese company that makes the MMO Perfect World, and they're
okay.
also
It's really good.
Yeah.
897 million. 37 Interactive did 1.8 billion. Arstrocraft Leisure? Arstro? I don't know. Number 21, $1.14 billion. Number 20, Konami, $1.2 billion.
And all of that is from their gambling rig.
Speaking of Konami, about 20 minutes after the black hole appeared, if you use the Konami code, up, down, down, left, right, A, B, I think that's what it is, a game popped up. It is their version of Galaga actually popped up in the game.
Nice.
That's cool.
Yeah. I don't even know how someone even found that out. Someone just had it in the, let me type in the Konami code on PlayStation.
They probably looked at the code.
Bored.
Yeah.
They were just sitting there bored.
Like, I didn't even know that was a thing, Konami code.
From Contra.
So
like I know I've heard of it, but I didn't like.
Isn't that with the Super Turbo Cars thing?
What?
That's 30. It's 30 extra lives in Contra.
Okay,
that's where it
maybe
came
it's not
from.
the same thing. There was a game. It was like the predecessor to Rocket League.
Oh yeah. It's been in a lot of things.
Yeah, because it was like you Ultra Boost or some shit.
Was that like part of like one of the arcade, like the actual arcade, was that in that game? Up, up, down, down, whatever.
That's a him question. I
What?
don't know.
Well, you would just
Sorry,
yeah
what?
on the controller. You would just hit that on the controller
Yeah.
during the loading screen.
See,
Yeah,
I don't think it
gotcha.
was on like the
Before you start,
arcade
it-
boxes.
Yeah, it
No,
was
I
like-
don't think it was on that.
yeah, it was up,
I
up,
don't
down,
believe it
down,
was
left,
on the
right, left,
arcade.
right. B, A, select, start. There we go.
Yeah. Number 19, Mixie. $1.2 billion. Number 18, Cyber Agent. $1.3 billion. 17, NC Soft.
Oh, NC Soft, I know of them.
1.3 billion. 16, Squeenix, 1.5 billion. 15, Warner Brothers, 1.8 billion, which I don't know gaming wise what they were a part of.
The Batman games, the Middle Earth games.
What list are we going over again? I have someone in chat asking.
It's the top 25 highest revenue gaming
Okay, yeah.
companies, non hardware sales.
So software only.
Okay, yeah.
14, Netmarble, 1.8 billion. 13, Ubisoft, 2.2 billion. Number 12, Nexon, 2.2 billion. Number 11, Take-Two Interactive, 2.5 billion.
90% of that's from Grand Theft Auto.
Pretty much.
Bandai
Honestly.
Namco,
Bamco.
Bamco, 2.7 billion. And now we jump up like double. Number 9, Nintendo, 4.2 billion. 8, EA, 5.2 billion. NetEase,
Yep, NetEase. Yep.
number 7, 6.1 billion. Google, I'm guessing this is the phones.
Play Store.
6.4 billion. Activation Blizzard, number 5, 6.89 billion. Number 4, Apple, 9.5 billion. Number 3, Microsoft, $9.8 billion.
Jesus.
Now we jump up even more. Sony, $14.2 billion they made last year.
That's crazy.
You got to probably think that was a lot of. Exactly. A lot of that was probably to do with God of War. And number 1, Tencent, $19.8 billion is what they made last year.
So
The
Jesus.
number 1 highest grossing revenue gaming non.
So here's the thing about that. Most of that list consisted of Chinese and South Korean companies.
Yeah.
The ones that you
That's-
didn't know of, those are all Chinese or South Korean, dealing mainly with MMOs because they're huge over there, or MOBAs.
Okay.
Even like Tencent, a lot of stuff that is published here, Tencent publishes in China. Yeah, all the Activision Blizzard stuff. So World of Warcraft is pretty big in China. Activision Blizzard does not publish it there. Tencent does. They basically get the rights to publish it, the publishing rights. So they pay Activision Blizzard, in turn paying themselves to publish it over there and reaping in the money.
That makes sense. Yeah, that's huge. So 9%. It actually has the change from the year prior. From 2017, Tencent at 9% increase. 2017 to 2018, Sony went up 4.
Yeah, it's
They had a lot of big games last year.
Yep.
Question for you from someone in chat. Basing off of what James said, Tencent is the biggest gaming company in the world. Was that revenue only based off of gaming software? I believe it's
Yeah,
it
just
was
gaming
only
software.
software, correct? That's what
Yeah,
I thought.
they don't make like non-console.
Yeah.
So no hardware, only
No
software.
hardware. Because if you were to add the Xbox and the PlayStation 4 into the Microsoft and the Nintendo, those would both probably be 100 million
Oh, yeah.
plus.
Wouldn't be
Um,
Tencent though.
Yeah,
So,
200
I mean,
billion. Sorry.
I'd say Apple would probably come in number 2, to be honest, at that point if we did hardware.
well,
but would
yeah,
you,
for the
but
phones.
would you include phones as gaming hardware?
Nowadays, maybe.
Maybe
Such
three.
a it's such a gray line,
Mhm.
like, because then you have Android. Technically, Android's just um phone
Mobile
company
operating
in the
system.
world.
Yeah, the largest phone
Yeah,
operating
so-
system in the world.
In the United States, Apple's bigger. Worldwide, Android's bigger.
Mhm.
So
Is that
Because of China and India,
yeah,
they're way more popular there, and
interesting?
in Japan.
that's why they have an open market for their app stores. It's because of those like not third world. It's not a thing anymore. I'm sorry. Because of those countries that aren't as technically inclined as we are. But that's all I got. Anybody else got anything?
Not really. Should we
No.
take a
Not
look at
me
the black hole
personally.
one last time?
Yeah, let's see what we got.
Back over to you, James.
All right, James Calzidi here, reporting in live from the black hole. We have 41,559 people. Well, actually, it'll be more because me. Watching still just a black hole. Back to you guys in the studio.
And for if you include every stream, 254,000 people are watching Fortnite, aka a black hole.
Just a fucking black hole.
It's crazy. Let's see what's coming out this week.
I
Shall
wanted
we,
to
James?
milk that as much as I can because I'm never going to be able to do that again.
Do you think it'll be running by tomorrow?
Oh, I would assume so. At least until probably
I don't-
I would say probably about noon. Noon.
I hope so.
I don't see them having this tomorrow. I'm guaranteed people
that's
wait.
so close.
We wake up tomorrow, the game will be up.
Yeah.
I don't see them doing that because you think that the streamers who do Monday through Friday, they're gonna do that.
Yeah. Forcing everybody to have the night off.
Yeah.
So
Someone in chat just this guy Dank Badonkadong, who's been chatting and talking to us. He said Pornhub has better holes to look at.
They do.
it's
But
true.
on that Apple and Droid thing, definitely Droid has it, but by 0.1, it's 1.6 to 1.5. I just didn't know how
What,
close
billion?
it was. Yeah, super close worldwide
Yeah.
since 2007.
Yeah, they've had the edge.
Yeah.
Apple has yet to beat Android.
That's
in
fair though,
worldwide sales.
considering the amount of phones that they have on their hands, all the way from like $10 phones up to like $1,000 phones. So that's fair. I get that.
All right.
But it's a good competition. So what we got, James? What's
Re-
coming out?
release this time. We have The Fisherman Fishing Planet coming out on the 15th for Xbox One and PS4. I know Miller's going to be excited for that. You have Earth Defense Force Iron Rain coming out on PC on the 15th. We have Zombieland Double Tap Road Trip for PS4 and PC coming out on the 15th. We have
that?
Overwatch for the Switch coming out on the 15th. We have Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition for the PS4 and Switch coming out on the 15th. We have the game Grandia Remastered Grandia HD Remaster coming out on the PC on the 15th. We have we are unfortunately getting The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt on the Switch on the 15th. Grandia HD Collection, for some reason, also is showing up again on the 15th. And then we have Little Town Hero coming out on the Switch on the 16th. We have Monkey King Hero is Back coming out on the 17th. We have The Beast Inside coming out on the PC on the 17th. Sea Salt coming out on Xbone and PC on the 17th. No More Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes coming out on the PS4 and PC on the 17th. 18th, we have Digimon Stories Cyber Sleuth Complete Edition coming out on the Switch and PC on the 18th. And then Plants vs. What the fuck is this? Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville coming out on PC, PS4, and Xbox One on the
Waiting all year for
18th.
this game.
Hat in Time coming out on the Switch on the 18th. Return of the Obra Dinn coming out on the Switch, PS4 on the 18th. We also have Infliction coming out on the PC on the 18th. Ring Fit Adventures. Oh, yeah, that comes out on the 18th for the Switch. And then we're, up until the 21st?
Yeah.
East Shade coming out on the 21st for PS4 and Xbox One.
TVs and movies. Got a couple decent ones. Who remembers Teen Titans from when we?
Oh yeah, that's
The only good Teen Titans show. Period.
Who's familiar with the new one? The really animated one, Titans Go.
Yep.
The make of Teen Titans Go is
It's the crossover
actually-
event of the century.
yep. I don't get this one because I don't know what it is. So, did you guys ever watch? Probably not. The Haunting of Hill House.
I've heard
About
of
it. It says it's coming out tomorrow,
Nice.
but I don't know if it's season 2 because it's already on Netflix. So I don't know. It doesn't really say. It just said the Haunting of Hill House comes
It's
out.
probably season 2. I'm just gonna assume.
The Arrow season 8 comes out tomorrow in the CW.
Wow.
Jay and Silent Bob the reboot comes out
Oh.
tomorrow,
Neat.
which I think will be absolutely hilarious.
What?
What? No, he said neat. I don't think he said
Oh.
neat.
Neat.
I thought I was about to get berated for some reason. I was concerned.
Well, what can I
Uh,
do
Could've messed
this
up in the
time? What can I
Yeah.
break for you this time?
No, I think that'll be hilarious. I love the original one. It's basically the same thing. They actually make fun of it. When they ask, "Have you guys ever considered a reboot? Like a reboot of that stupid piece of shit? You kidding me?" And then they are.
Is it the
So, but-
original?
Yeah, everyone in the original cast. Essentially, they're because you know how the original Jay and Silent Bob, there's the Jason, whatever his name is.
Momoa.
James?
No, there was the guy from American Pie. Like they're being.
Oh, yeah.
It's a movie inside of a movie. Jay and Silent Bob have to stop the guy from
Mm-hmm.
American Pie from making a movie about Jay and Silent Bob. So essentially, what this is, the guy from American Pie, Jay, whatever, they're doing a reboot of Jay and Silent Bob. So the Jay and Silent Bob in the movie had to stop the reboot.
It's the most meta.
Yeah,
I'm going to have an aneurysm.
yeah. So the original Jay and Silent Bob, it's a movie within a movie. So,
Right.
but yeah, so they basically are doing the same concept, but booting that movie, the one that's built inside the movie. So they have to go and stop them again.
It's a reboot of a movie about rebooting a movie from a reboot movie.
Basically, it's just a total shit on companies that keep rebooting movies.
Well, that'd be fun.
And they have like Chris Hemsworth and stuff like that in it. And like,
Oh,
I
shit.
guess all they do is make fun of themselves.
Nice.
Maleficent 2 comes out the 18th. Another one of a Disney movie. We'll see how that actually goes. That'll just add to Disney's
Money.
infinite amount of money that they are making. And the 20th, Watchmen, the TV series,
I'm excited
debuts.
for that.
And that is it. And that is a podcast, gentlemen.
That is, in fact, a podcast.
That
Right,
was a
right.
podcast. So guys, go around the table. What are we doing? Want to go
What?
first, James?
Yeah, sure. So, what's coming up? What's coming out with me? Well, I'm going to be watching this Fortnite thing for a while. I don't know how long. I will be reporting live. I'll be live tweeting the events that are going on
Fuck yeah.
Fortnite. But what's coming up? What's coming out? I am going to be tomorrow probably streaming some Nier, and then maybe later on in the day play some Fire Emblem, Nier, and whatchamacallit, Sea of Thieves are going to be my 3 games as of right now that I'm going to be rotating throughout the streaming biz. And then you got some fucking Yakuza coming out. Oh, that's at twitch.tv/PeopleA8Studios if you want to see me live tweet about what's going on in Fortnite. At PeopleA10 on Twitter. And if you want to watch some more classic Let's Plays and stuff, or if you miss a stream, go to youtube.com/PeopleA8Studios, where all my streams get uploaded to there, as well as I got Let's Plays of Yakuza 0 coming out on Wednesdays, Man of Medan coming out on Thursdays and Saturdays, and then Final Fantasy 7 also coming out on Fridays.
Good shit. You, Schroeder?
Yeah, we got the Thursday night throwdown. That's a bunch of us get together and play some Overwatch. It's a good time. Then we have this show again next Sunday. That's the only thing I really have set in stone. But I'm 100% like trying to think of something to do over the course of this week. There's
Nice.
a couple directions I want to
Hopefully,
I'm
get
gonna do
Sea of
something.
Thieves
I just
working.
don't know what. Yeah, that'd be nice. Shoot, if we can get Sea of Thieves working, then I might try 2 things. So we'll see what's up. I'll try to post on the social medias about that if
Mhm.
I have been posting
Oh, yeah.
more.
Yeah, I've seen that. Good shit.
yeah.
I have.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Yeah, I want
what
to do.
do-
Actually, I think I might. I honestly think I might start doing some art videos,
Hell yeah,
like
do
speed art videos.
Hey, if that's
do
an
live
option.
streams.
I am.
You know,
I watched
IRLs.
Mark draw. I watched Mark do a drawing thing the one day.
Mhm.
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I was
should-
thinking
you
like
should
maybe
definitely
one
do it.
day a week, and then like have it be like switch it up. Like one week it's art, the next week it's like streaming stuff, the next week it's graphic design, the next week it's music or something. You know, just try to switch it up.
There you go.
Yeah, that's some good shit. Good
That's
shit.
an idea.
And where can they find this content, Jeff?
Yeah, thanks, man. Twitch.tv/Splash Screen Gaming. Splash Screen Gaming on Facebook, Team Splash Screen, I believe is what it is. And we're also on the Instagram and on the Twitter as well.
Good shit, man. And Sir Nathan.
So what's coming out for me on all my platforms, which is at YF Kitsune on Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Facebook's kind of dead in the water at the moment. I haven't really done anything with that besides make a really shitty emblem. But anyhow, but I'm gonna be also playing some Sea of Thieves. You'll be seeing me in his streams more than likely, and then on mine, I'll be streaming that on twitch.tv/YF Kitsune. I'm gonna be also I'm gonna pump back up Canarium
I was
because I
about to
kind of
ask.
went and done that in accident. What's up?
I was about to ask. I was like, when you playing Canarium again?
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
be
wanna
playing
see more of
Canarium
that.
again. Yeah, absolutely. Fucking, you guys helped me through that shit, so definitely got to for sure. I'm gonna be playing that again probably tomorrow night after now. You can berate me all you'd like for this, but after I check out some and figure out what to do with these TikToks that I've been working on. So I'm building a story in a community, okay?
You
You can
fucking
hate such a
bro.
Zoomer.
You're such a
I'm not
bro.
even a Zoomer.
Oh my god.
You sure act like one.
You're the guy that goes to like the
there are
raves
tons
with the
of
glow
people
sticks.
my age. The tons of people our age and Jeff's age and fucking Jeremy's age that are on that app. They're all do like OCs and like storylines.
And it
I
still
don't
doesn't
do the
make them
fucking random
cool.
bullshit. Hey, I don't say they have to be cool, but hey, fucking internet, okay?
You were the guy that had the Vine and was like, "Hey guys, I got Vine." Come on. Weren't you?
But,
You had Vine, didn't you?
I didn't. It's the
Ah.
same fucking thing though. So if you
remember
didn't
it.
hate Vine, don't hate TikTok. It's just more creative Vine.
It's a shitty
But,
vine.
All right, we're not gonna go into that.
We'll get into it after the podcast.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, I'm gonna be playing some Sea of Thieves, Canarium, and gonna be starting a Let's Play through Vampire. And don't have any set days for those. It's just that's what's coming through the week. That's what I can give y'all. I can't that's why all my things say undetermined for the schedule because I have not set a actual schedule. Can't guarantee anything.
I know, right?
Things are not in absolutes. But yeah, that's honestly pretty much it for me. I'm gonna be trying to find some pop-ups, alerts, try maybe revamp my stream a little bit. Try to find some as I looked at Jeff's, Jeremy's, and James's. I was looking at their streams as I was going through, looking at like their overlays and shit. Mine's really fucking boring, and I want new overlays.
Yours is boring.
I have to add you to mine. Haven't done that yet.
No, you're good. It's still up there saying new followers, so that's fine. I'm kind of there.
Yeah, it's true.
But yeah, that's all I'm doing. I'm gonna be trying to revamp the stream. If any of y'all have any good ideas on like where I can find a good overlay, let me know because I need one. I don't have the know-how to make.
Streamlabs has a bunch.
Yeah, that's where I got my original one, but it's
There's
not
a bunch
it's not
of
it.
websites too. If you just Google it, there's a ton of web. Streamlabs has one. There's a website. If you look at Twitch, like if you go to like streaming tools on Twitch,
Mhm.
there is like tons of different websites that it refers you to that has overlay.
Okay, cool.
And in Streamlabs, there's add-ons you can download that gives you more overlays.
Yep.
Why they do that, I have no idea. Make apps to give you more overlays past what they already give you. But Anything else, James?
That's it for me.
Okay. For myself, if you haven't noticed, the last like 3 episodes we haven't done any, which is hilarious.
Haven't
I
done
just
what?
noticed that
Any what?
we haven't done any introductions because I didn't announce until
Oh,
right now
yeah.
that my name is Captain_Geach15. It's just Captain Geach15. Yeah, we haven't done intros like in a month. Oh well. At this point, if you don't know we don't know who you are. If you don't know who we are,
There we are.
well, I guess people are new. Whatever. Nevertheless,
Get with
but
the program, fuckers.
exactly. I have changed my names on everything, except on Streamlabs because I did notice my title. I just noticed the biggest thing that announces my name does not have my name changed. Is my banner on Streamlabs. But Captain Geach 15 is now my name on everything. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, Google, Gmail, whatever, name it. I took away the underscore. Figured it just made it easier, as well as just more fluent. So I did change it on Microsoft, and I haven't done it on Xbox. I haven't done it on PS4 yet, but I eventually will. So you can find me in any of those things I'll be streaming. Sea of Thieves really is the only thing that comes to mind. I want to say Apex, but I don't know.
Who knows?
Don't really have a set schedule. It's going to be interesting to see what days I will and will not stream. This week started technically last week. My wife until the middle of December 16 shifts.
Oof.
She's working two jobs. So that'll be. Don't know how I'll play that in effect. Because obviously, I do want to spend time with her because I'll very rarely see her other than at night times. That's really, 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 really about it. Hopefully, one day I can start my diet and you guys can watch me lose weight on stream. But who knows when that'll be? Probably next year.
Nice. You'll get there. You'll get there.
Yeah,
I'll get there one
at
day.
a time, man. You'll get there.
And I did. The only thing I haven't really been working on, probably still will be working on, is modifying my stream. I added all the buttons.
Off to a good start there.
So that is step number 1. So I just gotta actually start doing it, so Mr. Beast can donate me money. And that's the sole reason why I got that Obviously, if anybody wants to donate money, feel free. I set it up through Streamlabs, so you don't have to be a Twitch affiliate to be able to do that. And I'm pretty sure when you do it through Streamlabs, you get all the money. You don't have to give Twitch anything, which is
True.
nice.
They take, I think, 2%. They take a small bit.
But it's through PayPal, so I don't know if PayPal takes anything. But
They do.
That's what I meant.
oh, PayPal,
That's what I
okay.
meant, yeah.
I got you. So, but that's what I got. So once again, thank you everyone for who's been hanging out, listening for the past 38 weeks, plus 500 downloads, which is huge. So make sure you love, listen, like, follow Level Unlock Podcast, the podbee.com, or anywhere you listen to them all. See what's going on, get the news, the updates. Send us emails, Level Unlock Podcast. Make sure you show us some love on Twitter at what, James?
LVL Unlocked Pod. That's LVL Unlocked Pod.
That's exactly what it is. And from everyone here at Level Unlocked Podcast Inc., we thank you, Low Gang, Jake Paulers, Level Unlockers, Lockpickers,
Phase
Lockpick
up.
Nation, whatever you want. Cutie Piers,
Okay.
whatever.
No, that's 9-year-old army.
The 9-year-old army.
Oh.
That's PewDiePie.
Whoever else is huge out
So
there.
that's-
All the
sign
ninjas
language,
out there.
okay.
All
Phase
the
up.
ninja reps out there. So we appreciate you. We love you. And we'll see you next Sunday. Deuces.
Peace.
Hi.
Adios.
Thanks for your time, guys.